Greetings, Divine Radiance. How are you today? I am Nahkila Isha of AshworthScott Life Sculpting. I am a divine interpreter and spiritual life coach here to assist you with activating the wisdom and divinity within your soul. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm super excited. I was just over on Facebook going live, letting them know to join us here because we will not be streaming there today. And then it's like the video stopped. I have no idea if the live was streaming or not, but whatever, it is what it is. How are you guys doing today? How are you? How are you? Let's see who's on. And if you are as excited as I am about today's Empower Hour, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. For those of you that are here that you know this is going to feed your soul, just give it a thumbs up. And for those of you that are joining for the first time, welcome. You can wait until after, but if it resonates at all, please give the video a thumbs up. So let's see. Hi, Charmaine. Charmaine said, same, but feeling good and protected. So happy you're doing well. Hi, Denise. Hey, Denise. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Javi. Hey, Pat. Let's see. Who was first on today? Oh, thank you. Thank you. So my birthday is on Friday, the 28th. And so I was planning to get my hair done on Thursday, the 27th. But whenever I get it done, I have it either 2-strand twisted or this time we did braids. So it'll have more body and be crinkly, right? So I was like, let me go ahead and get it done a week early so I can take it down for my birthday. But usually when I do it like this, I can wear it like this for a month and then I take it down. I have a whole nother month where it's like a fresh new style. So then I only get my hair done once every 2 months as opposed to once every 1 month. I'm frugal. But thank you so much, Charmaine. Hey, Shamika. Hi, LaShonda. Welcome, welcome. I believe this may be your first time or else maybe you haven't been on in a while. Hi, Fonda. Blessings. Hi, Mom. I'm glad you made it on. I didn't FaceTime you with the reminder. I know you have an appointment today. So, oh, Charmaine, you said you're so happy it's Wednesday. Is it because it's the middle of your week? Or is it because of Empower Hour? Let's see. So tell me who was the first person on and I will pull your personal card. Hi, Nicole. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you for joining. So for those of you that are new, welcome. For those of you that are returning, welcome back. And thank you so much for being here. Now, each week we go live at 1:30 p.m. Eastern time, 10:30 a.m. Pacific time. And what we do, the first person on, when you're on, put first. So I know when I get on who was first. And then I pull a personal card for you and deliver a quick message from Spirit that's going to assist you on your journey. Now, at the end of Empower Hour, I offer $20 mini readings. So if you're interested in that when we get towards the end, just let me know. And what you'll do is you'll make your $20 payment using either Cashapp or PayPal. And then once your payment goes through, you can ask one question or you can just ask for a general message and then I'll just tap into Spirit either way and give you the message that's for you, okay? So, hey, Victoria. Okay, Charmaine, you were first. Awesome, awesome. Okay, second time, LaShonda. Yeah, I was like, I believe maybe you've been on. It's just been a while, so welcome back. Welcome back. Okay, awesome. Let's see. Fonda said, I got the new job I was interviewing for. Thank you and everyone for your energy 2 weeks ago. Yay, congratulations. Congratulations. So let's see, what deck for Charmaine? Okay. I was thinking the moon deck and Spirit said, the wisdom house of the night. So I'm going to go ahead and get your message for you, Charmaine. Did anyone do anything with the new moon energy, anything special? Okay. Okay, so Charmaine, your card came in reverse and it's wishing. And instantly I heard that song, was it Terence Trent D'Arby or Tracy Chapman? I don't remember. It's a song from back in the day. Wishing and a wishing well, something like that. Something about my dreams come true. I just vaguely heard the beginning and then it stopped. So if you know what song that is, Mom, you may know. Whoever knows what song that is, will you share it in the chat so that Charmaine can listen to that? So what's the message for Charmaine? What I just heard was stop wishing for things to change and change them, right? Understanding that wishing is a form of lack. You're in an energy where you're being guided to claim what you're choosing. You're not a disempowered individual. You're not a disempowered soul. You're very much so powerful. Anything in your life that's not going according to what feels good internally, what feels good to your soul, it's time for you to change it. How have your thoughts been lately about your current circumstances? Are you sitting around kind of like, oh man, I'm so tired of this. I'd like this to be different. And are you feeling a little bit like, I don't really know what to do? If so, what you're being called to do is the same way a person throws a coin in a well or a pond to make a wish, you're being called to throw your thoughts, your ideas, your feelings, and your requests in the pond of your guides. You're being called to stand in your power and allow yourself to feel empowered and guided. And I'm literally seeing you like each day putting on a cape and stand, not a real cape, but literally going through the motions like, okay, I have my cape on now, and standing in your power pose. Think Wonder Woman, take some deep breaths, blow them out, and start your day, right? So really being in your power. So what I'm hearing is you were really in your power. You went through a period where you got in your power, but then something kind of shifted, and energetically it was kind of like, I'm kind of in power, kind of not. And Spirit said, no, you're still powerful. Just claim it. Okay. So that's the message I got for you today, Charmaine. Let me know how that resonates. And thank you for being here. And thank you for allowing me to serve you. So Terence Trent Darby. Okay. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, Mom. You did remember it, Mom. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, it was like, was it? Yeah. Okay. Good. Good. Yeah. Yeah. Charmaine said thoughts have been like, tired of my job. I just got my new intention box we spoke about. Awesome. Oh, that makes sense then why they were saying like throwing it in a pond like the coins. My son does that. He goes outside and stands in the wind with his cape. Awesome. You know, we learn a lot from children, right? And you know what? If your son does it, you can get yourself a real cape and put it on when he puts his on, right? So that your inner child can connect. But what Spirit is saying for you is literally every day just having an imaginary cape. It can be blinged out. It can be whatever you choose for it to be. See it as you put it on and actually feel like the wind is blowing it. Stand in your power pose. Take those deep breaths and be empowered in your power to know, I got this. I am the superhero of my life. It begins, it ends with me. There is nothing that's in my way but me. And I'm choosing today to flow and be out of the way, right? So, yeah. Awesome. Okay, Pat. Thank you. Thank you. Drive safe. Charmaine said, yes, makes sense, Nahkila. Thank you so much. Always beautiful. You're so welcome. Thank you. Okay, yes. Listen to the song. Who is? Oh, hi, Kamaya. Welcome. Welcome. Yes. So with the readings, I do the $20 mini readings at the end of Empower Hour. So stay on and then we'll get to that. Okay. So you would click the description box and you'll see the PayPal link or the Cash App link. And at the end, I'll share it with you. So thank you so much, Kamaya. I appreciate you. Okay, so now let's go ahead and get started with our breathing. So what I'd like you to do, unless you're driving, just go ahead and close your eyes, get a little bit comfortable and relaxed, and just go ahead and take slow, deep breaths in. And as you inhale slow and deep through your nose, feel and visualize that you're breathing in love and light. And then I'd like you to exhale slowly out through your mouth and just allow yourself to release all that's no longer serving you. If you're choosing to release something specific, focus on that with your exhale, okay? And while you are breathing, I will be sending Reiki to your heart chakra and your solar plexus, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. Inhale slow and deep through your nose, love and light. And exhale, releasing all that's no longer serving you out through your mouth. And as you continue to breathe in slow and deep, bringing in that love and light, and giving yourself permission to release all the things that are no longer serving you, I call on highest light guides, angels, ancestors, healers, teachers, wise ones, ascended masters, and helpful companions, all of highest light and love. I thank you for filling this space. I thank you for using me as a vessel of highest light and love. And I thank you for opening the hearts, the souls, and the minds of those that I'm called to serve today. So whatever is for them, they may receive. I thank you, and so it is. So just go ahead and continue with your breathing, inhaling love and light and releasing all that's no longer serving you. And what I'd like you to do is bring your attention to your crown chakra located at the top of your head. And just give your crown chakra permission to open, opening your crown chakra now. And go ahead and allow warm, golden, loving light from your highest source of power to pour in through your crown chakra. Feeling that loving energy as it flows down to your third eye and extends out to your ear chakras. Feeling that loving energy traveling down to your heart chakra, down to your solar plexus and your sacral, down to your root, and feeling that energy traveling down through your thighs, your knees, your calves, feeling it in your ankles and your feet, noticing that tingling sensation in your feet, and feeling the soles of your feet burst roots. And just allow those roots to grow, penetrating whatever surface your feet are on, penetrating Mother Earth and traveling down to her core. And just allow yourself to connect to the energy of Mother Earth, feeling her heartbeat and bringing that divine energy back up through your feet, feeling it travel up to your root, your sacral, your solar plexus, your heart, your throat, your third eye, your ears, and up and out your crown. And just allow the energy of Mother Earth to dance with the energy of the cosmos, your highest source of power, and bringing those energies down together back in through your crown, setting the intention that it will spread out throughout your entire cellular being, and just allowing that energy to loosen and release all that's no longer serving you. Setting the intention that this healing will continue throughout the rest of your day. And with every inhale, you'll breathe in love and light. And every exhale, you'll release all that's no longer serving you. And so it is. Okay, so when you're ready, just go ahead and open your eyes. If you're feeling more relaxed than you were before, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up and let me know how you're feeling. All right, let me know how you're feeling. So while I am waiting to hear how you all are feeling, we are going to go ahead and get into our message for the day. I'm being told to read the T message. So we have speak to make yourself happy. Don't speak to impress others. Ooh, let's see how that's going to tie into today's message. You know, usually we'll get our messages through the cards and then we'll read the T and it ties it all in. So let's see how it happens with us reading the T message first. Charmaine said, ooh, that's a good T message. Javi said, I'm very tired. LaShonda said, feel great. Are you resting today, Javi? And awesome, LaShonda. I'm so glad that you are feeling great. I know it always makes me feel really good when I do that with you guys. And, you know, I say this almost every week, but this is an exercise. It's a quick grounding exercise. You can do it on your own every morning. See how quick it was? Every morning. And, you know, it can be even quicker than what we just did. All you really simply do is just allow yourself to connect with your highest source of power. Feel that energy coming down through your crown. And as quickly as you can allow it to travel through your chakras and feel it, that's as quickly as you're grounding. Grounding is so, so important for all of us, but especially those of us that are aware of our sensitivities, right? Because we're all sensitive, whether we're aware or not, and it's important for all of us. But for those of us that are aware, it's really, really important. Both? Okay. All right. So let's see what we have today from Spirit coming through for us. Why do I feel like singing today? Let's see. Javi said, I feel like there's this energetic fatigue among everyone. Most definitely. It's so important to make sure that during this time that we're getting in bed, especially between those hours of 10 and 2, even if you wake up at 2:01, those rejuvenation periods, making sure we're drinking enough water, making sure we're moving our body. I'm no longer working out with my trainer and they're not done building our gym yet. But what I've been doing is walking in place at home. I've been doing squats. I've been doing jumping jacks, floor exercises. So really just moving. And movement isn't just good for our heart health or our physical health, our appearance. It's also good to help move stagnant energy, right? So sometimes we'll be holding on to either stagnant energy that's our own or energy we've picked up on from others. And if we move around, we can release that energy, right? Sacred baths, connecting to nature, grounding. These are all ways to combat that fatigue. And just being gentle on ourselves, right? Just paying attention to our bodies. My mom the other day was like, I don't feel like going to the gym. And I was like, well, did you listen to your body? Because your body will let you know. So it's about doing that, just allowing our bodies to guide us and not fighting it, doing what our bodies are saying do. LaShonda said, I used to do grounding in my yard in the morning. I got to get back to it. Yes, it's definitely something that serves your highest good for sure. Javi said, no, I have errands to run and I'm being called to go outside anyhow. So I'm going to watch the replay. Thank you for asking. You're so welcome. And you guys be sure to join Javi Friday for Friday feature. He's the featured psychic, medium, author, amazing phenomenon. So be sure to tune in and join him here. Cheryl said, but I feel fine overall. Awesome. I feel the same way as Javi. Okay. I was like, I missed something. Yeah, it is. Like Javi said, it's something that's going on amongst us. You know what I mean? It really is. I was in that place too, and I feel like I'm coming out of it. And as I'm saying that, Spirit is saying also during this period of fatigue, that rest is important because it allows us to heal, right? It allows us to heal. So I've been doing a lot of healing work. I share with you all. So now that I'm at that completion of that cycle, my energy is like, whew, right? So yeah, just be gentle. So we got released as the message came through just now with the healing. And Spirit goes, so literally, this fatigue is coming from a place of showing you slow down, prompting you to slow down so you can be shown the areas in your life that Spirit is calling for you to heal. So when we're moving and we're busy and we're doing all the things we do in life, it's just like eating. When we eat too fast, we don't recognize we're full until we're done and we're absolutely stuffed, right? So we kind of do that in life. We're constantly stuffing projects and errands and work and family and all this stuff on our plates that we don't realize, wait, I'm actually full and it's time for me to release, right? So Spirit is saying it's time for you to slow down, right? Slow down, be in flow with what your body is guiding you to do so that you can be shown the things that you're being called to release. Releasing old paradigms, old ways of thinking, things that are not serving you in any way. And right now, like it's really coming through that as a collective, we're holding on to paradigms that just don't serve us, right? We have this tape that replays in our mind, this narrative that was instilled in us, right? And now the people that instilled it are long gone, or whether it was society, those that instilled it, they have no power over us, but we're giving them the power by now being the ones that replay that narrative in our own minds, right? So Spirit is saying, take a time out to release that. And as I'm saying that, I'm literally feeling like breath. And, normally we do it slow and deep, but taking it in and releasing it with force, feeling it in your heart. When I do that, I feel it in my heart, starting at your root and releasing it, right? Releasing it. You too, Javi, you too. Charmaine said, I took a day off Monday and had so many revelations by just being at home and at peace and stillness. It's true. It's true. So listen, here's the next card that comes up, and it's the action card. So as I see this card, the first thing that Spirit said is, when you are releasing, the next step is taking action, right? The next step is taking action after you release. But the first step of action is allowing yourself that space to be still, right? That space to be still. And this is one of the reasons why meditation is so important. It's not just about, let me meditate for my physical health, right? Let me meditate for my mental health. or my spiritual health. It's really about being guided. When we're still, we can hear. When we're still, we can feel. When we're still, we can see, right? So Spirit is saying your first course of action, be still. Be still. Make it a part of your regular and daily practice to just be still. If you really feel like giving yourself a super duper treat and gift, do it twice a day at least. Twice a day in the morning and once in the evening. Once in the morning, once in the evening, right? Spirit is also having me tell you, when you're taking action, don't see the work that you're called to do as work, right? See it as a beautiful dance. You're dancing with the universe. You're dancing with your destiny. You're dancing with spirit. You're dancing with your calling, right? Right? You're dancing with the divine. For those of you that call the divine, the universe, spirit, God, you're dancing with God, right? Just allow yourself to be in flow. It's easy. It's graceful, right? It's not work. It's not heavy, right? It's a gift that I'm treating myself to, right? And when you do that, it'll become so much easier for you to stick to it. Because oftentimes when we're embarking on our spiritual journey, sometimes we feel like, oh, shoot, yet another task. One more thing to add to my plate, right? And Spirit's like, no, this is the part that's fun. This is the part that energizes you, right? So see it as a dance, right? A dance, and just sway with it, flow with it. So, yeah. Now we also got the abundance card. And I'm hearing you are in an energy of abundance, right? You are in an energy of abundance, abundance of thoughts, abundance of opportunities, abundance of love. I'm hearing for some an abundance of lack, right? You are just in a space of abundance. So Spirit is saying, since you're in an energetic space of abundance, you might as well consciously take control of what you're choosing that abundance to look like, right? So when we think in terms of abundance of thoughts, what are your thoughts every day? Right? What are your thoughts every day? What are you thinking about? What are you saying to yourself each day about yourself? What are you saying about your circumstances? You know, some people have a job, right? And they hate that job and they express, I hate this job. You know, I hate my job. It is so horrible. I hate going into this hellhole every single day, right? So do you know what that's doing? Keeping you stuck right there in that hellhole every single day. But if you shift it to that abundance of gratitude, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful that I've been blessed with this job and that I have the financial means to take care of myself and my loved ones, and that I have the financial means to be guided by spirit into a way to create a way out, right? And then what happens? You've just claimed so many things in that gratitude, one being creating a way out. Doors of opportunity will begin to open. But if you're sitting there in that energy of hate, right, and lack of gratitude, you're depriving yourself of your blessings until you get the lesson. And the lesson here is gratitude, right? So Spirit is saying, be in control. Pay attention to what you're saying. Pay attention to how you're feeling, right? Even a person. How is a person, how are people treating you? You know, stop and say, this isn't about me. Not outside of the fact that it's a lesson for me, but how they're treating me, first of all, is a reflection of what they're feeling inside, right? And they're choosing to reflect what they're feeling on me because Spirit is using them. They're allowing themselves to be used by Spirit to teach me a lesson. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for being a jerk, because now I'm reflecting on something within that you being a jerk just triggered. And now I know what to take action towards healing and releasing, right? Right. So let's see what you all are saying. Hey, Naya, welcome, welcome. Charmaine said yes to the message. Christina said, can we submit questions this live? Yes, Christina. So at the end, I'll be doing the $20 mini read. So yes, please stay on. We'll be doing that today. Definitely. Thank you and welcome back. Were you here last week? So let's see. We got the love card in reverse. The love. Let's go ahead and turn this right side up. Okay. So we got the love card and we also have This card is the number 10, and abundance was equals 11, right? So again, Spirit is saying be mindful of our thoughts. That number 11, if you've never looked up what the number 11 represents, please do. It creates a gateway. Your thoughts, your beliefs, your words, they're all creating, right? So the reason why we have this card that came in upside down, let's go back to what our T message says. It says, speak to make yourself happy. Don't speak to impress others. So it's become the norm, keeping up with the Joneses, right? Doing things. How many people, when you select your outfit, what you're going to wear for the day, you're thinking about how you're going to look to others, how good you're going to look and how people are going to feel, right? How many of you do that? There was a point where I did that all the time. I share with you all the story how I was going to the store and I slipped on a sweatsuit and I didn't feel like putting on a bra. And my mom was like, you better put on a bra. And I was like, for what? If I put on a bra, it's only because I'm worried about what other people are going to think. I don't feel like putting on a bra. That was huge for me to be able to go out without a bra, right? So, even with my socks, I have slipper socks that I wear and they're super colorful. And sometimes I will go out and they match nothing I'm wearing, but they're warm. So I'll wear them with what I'm wearing, and I'm to the point now where I don't really care about the judgment, right? So Spirit is telling us that it's important for us to love ourselves for various reasons. What's coming through right now is when we love ourselves more, we can release that attachment to judgment, right? That attachment to caring about judgment, internalizing judgment, right? When we love ourselves more, we allow ourselves that stillness to release, that still and quiet to heal, right? When we love ourselves more, we take action when Spirit guides us, right? Because when we love ourselves, we know that we are worthy and deserving of blessings, of miracles, of magic, right? So then we trust that Spirit is going to give us those things because there's no doubt in our mind that we deserve it, right? So when we realize and we believe with every fiber of our being that I deserve this, what happens? We begin to manifest it, right? Not only do doors open, but doors are just formed that you're like, wait a minute, there was not a door in front of me yesterday when I was standing in the same spot. And you're like, okay, Spirit, thank you for this miracle. All right, I see it. Let me go ahead and walk through. I deserve it. I'm not going to question it. I deserve it. Let me walk through, right? Right? So when we know that it serves our highest good to meditate every day and we don't, it's because we're lacking self-love, right? When we know that it serves our highest good to protect and we don't, or get enough sleep and we don't, or exercise or eat healthy and we don't, it's because we're lacking self-love, right? You know how that saying goes, when you know better, you do better? It's partially true. When you know better, you do better when you love yourself more, right? When you love yourself, period. Right? So Spirit is telling us to really start practicing our self-love. And it starts with baby steps, right? Remember how we talked about tuning into your body as being your antenna? Your body's going to guide you. So if you're craving a piece of chocolate, guess what? Love yourself enough to have that chocolate. Enjoy that chocolate. Don't think about the pounds or the calories. Because remember, you are in an abundant state. So when you focus on the pounds and the calories, guess what you're doing? That chocolate just added pounds and onto your body that maybe it wouldn't have added if you were just like, oh my goodness, this chocolate is so good. I am so grateful for this chocolate. And then what you allow yourself to do is not overindulge because if I crave it, I deserve it. I'm going to have it, right? I don't have to feel like, I can never have this again. So there's so many layers to self-love, and Spirit is telling us in this quiet, restful state, start to explore how you can love yourself more, right? Look at how you aren't loving yourself and how it's reflecting in your life, right? Right. Also, what Spirit is saying, the more you love you, the more love you can share with the world. And that's what the world is lacking. That in and of itself, it's love. It's love. We can call it awakening. We can call it, togetherness. We can call it all sorts of things, balance. But at the end of the day, the world is lacking love, right? Love encompasses it all. And it starts with loving self. How can I love you if I don't love me, right? If I don't love me, how can I love you? If I look at myself, and I don't mean in the mirror, right? I mean from a spiritual sense, right? If I look at the essence of my being and I say, I am perfect, whole, and complete. And then I look at you and I say, you, just like me, are a reflection of the divine. You too are perfect, whole, and complete. But I can't see in you what I don't see in me, right? I just can't. It's impossible. I can't give what I don't have. So Spirit is saying, love, love, love. Let's see what you're saying. Hey, Alatha. Hey, hey, hey. Charmaine said, never thought to look at indulgences that way. Yes, I found that when I was at my heaviest, right? Of course, I was eating to numb because it was after my injury and I was depressed and in pain and I was eating to numb, right? Gained all that weight. In the past, even before that, what I did when I ate, when I did allow myself to have things that I enjoyed, I would beat myself up for it. So I wasn't even enjoying it. It became this negative experience. So as a result, it became a negative outcome, right? Now I'll tell people quick, I don't diet. I eat whatever I feel like eating, and even after the second spinal surgery I had, I didn't work out for over a year and I gained a little, but I maintained. But that's because during that time, I wasn't sitting around thinking like, oh my gosh, I'm getting so fat because I'm not working out. Oh my gosh, I can't have this. I can't have that. No, I kept with my habits. I am a foodie. I love food. I enjoy food. And whatever I am craving, my body is telling me there's something in that your body's lacking. So allow it. I'm grateful for it, And that's how we're called to be in life. It's that gratitude, right? It's that being mindful of what we're thinking, right? And our thoughts are powerful. I just shared with my sister, was it my sister? I can't remember. I was talking to someone and we were on the phone and I was saying how powerful our mind is. There's studies for about people that have multiple personality disorders, right? And if that's not the politically correct term, please forgive me. But so there's this study where there have been times where they truly and wholeheartedly believe they were the individual that they took on, that other personality, that the color of their eyes changed right before their eyes. That is the power of our mind, right? So if a person can believe with every fiber of their being that they are this other person and their eye color changes, then why wouldn't we have the power to heal ourselves? Why wouldn't we have the power to create our reality, right? Why wouldn't we have the power to protect our energy? Why would we have the power to build and grow and heal emotionally, right? I don't just mean physical healing. Why wouldn't we? We do. But see, the thing is, what we're lacking is that total and complete belief and faith and knowing that we can. Their eye color changed. Like how amazing is that? Like right before you, let's say I just go into a whole nother personality. I'm my alter ego. I won't tell you who my alter ego is, but I'm her right now. My eye color changed, right? Right? I mean, that's the power we have. That's the power we have. It's pretty deep, right? Let's just sit with that for a minute. Let's just sit with that for a minute. That's powerful. We all possess that power, right? We do. So what's holding us back from tapping into that power? Well, what Spirit is saying is, be still. Be still. And it'll be revealed, right? Be still. It'll be revealed. And when it's revealed, take action. Take action, right? So let's see what y'all are saying. Okay. So now we also got the playful card, right? The playful card. So okay, so what I just got was play with your guides and your destiny, right? So go ahead and let us know what that means. Play with your guides and your destiny. Spirit just said again, it goes back to the dance, not taking it so seriously, right? Not taking it so seriously. Last night at the end of my day, I decided to watch a show, right? And one of the things that came up on this show was this guy was testing for this firefighter exam. And he was so stressed because he said, you know, if I failed, they may deport me. I've been here since I was 2, don't have a birth certificate, whatever, whatever. So the woman that was assisting him was like, it's really not that serious. Just look at it like this. We're all going to die one day, right? And he's like, is that supposed to make me feel any better? And she said, the point is, we don't take it so serious because at the end of the day, you know, and this came up during our REM group session, the question of what's the worst thing that can happen? What's the worst thing that can happen, right? If we look at life like that, what's the worst thing that can happen? This thing that I'm worried about, that I'm stressed about, what is the worst thing that can happen? It's either going to happen as I'd like it to right now, or it's not. And if it doesn't, I'm going to learn the lessons. I'm going to be okay. And then I'm going to elevate. Like, what's the worst thing that can happen? Or if it doesn't happen, I'm going to learn the lesson. Then Spirit's going to redirect me to my blessings. What's the worst thing that can happen? Think back on a time in your life in the past where you were the most worried, the most afraid, the most stressed out. Think back about that time. And if you're willing to share it in the comments, share it in the comments. Think back about that time, about how you felt, how you were stressed, how you were worried, how you may have been paralyzed by fear, right? Think back about that time. Now think about where you are now. What was the worst thing that happened? When you were in the midst of that worry, of that fear, of that stress, right? What was the worst thing that happened? You made it through. You're wiser. You survived it. And now you're here. So every cycle, everything, the worst thing that can happen is that you're going to go on and be better than before. And that's really not a worse thing. That's really good, right? Everything that happens in my life serves my highest good. Every day, say it in the mirror. Everything that happens in my life serves my highest good, right? I just heard extraterrestrial beings, and I'm feeling, again, that star energy coming through, connecting to the stars, connecting to the moon, connecting to the light, connecting to the night. And also what's coming through, crystals. I'm hearing clear quartz crystals. If you don't have one, get one. Start meditating with it. Start sleeping with it. Start carrying it with you. But clear quartz crystal. And if you have one, cleanse it. It's time to clear the energy, cleanse it, and reset the energy on it. And then start having that be a part of your daily meditation, right? Right? Help you to stay balanced, help you to stay connected, right? Oh, thank you, Cheryl. Charmaine said that's why older folks live like there's no tomorrow. As they get older, they start to care what others they start, yeah, they do. They stop caring what others think. It's true. It's true. Okay, wait, time out. Now, see, now you just made me feel old, Charmaine. Now I'm not caring. I'm wearing bras, and you know the song that played while I kind of chuckle. You know, does your sun hang low? Does it? I don't know the words, but that song. That's what kind of chuckle. Because listen, this bra works wonders. Okay. But listen, in the socks, it's like, oh my goodness. So yeah, so I'm like, maybe that's what it is. No, I'm joking. It is old people. They have more life experiences and they understand that concept of what's the worst that can happen. But the thing is, we don't have to wait until we get old to be there. We can simply heal and we can choose to be there now, right? We can choose to be there now, because how many people that are older that are now like, you know what, I could care less what people think of me. How much time they spent caring, right? How much time they spent wasting, if we would like to speak in terms of our 3D mind, wasting time, right? Caring. So it's like Spirit is saying, don't wait. Don't wait until we get old. Let's do it now. And old is a state of mind, you guys. It's something for us to realize. Old is just a state of mind. Just like everything else. When we think we're old, we start to feel old. When we're always talking about, oh, I have this pain. Oh, I have this ailment. Oh, I'm so old. We start to have more pains and ailments. And you know what? The thing that I've come to realize, pains are not from being old. I believe that we have been injured in some way and then we get pain, right? At least that's what I'm claiming, because that's when my pain started. It's not because I'm old, it's because I got injured. So now I happen to have pains from time to time, right? I'm not associating that with being old. I'm not claiming being old because it's a state of mind. And as long as I feel young and youthful and I stay playing with my inner child, well, guess what? My cells inside my body are going to respond to my thoughts. I'll be 43 on Friday. And to some may say, well, that's still a baby anyway. And I agree. It is. It is. My mom is 63 and I'm like, you're not old, because when I'm your age, I'm not going to be old. It truly is a state of mind. So let's hold that with everything we do. Think about that eye color change, right? If I am saying I am wise, I told my god brother, I said, I'm not getting old, I'm getting wise, right? That's all that's changing with me, is my wisdom is increasing and my number, right? But I'm still young, I'm still youthful, right? So claim it. Whatever that it is, claim it, right? If it's a physical thing, literally the cells in your body will respond. There's also been a study where people, and I've done this before, you guys, where people will see themselves in their mind's eye working out, right? Literally see themselves working out. And they did a study against the people that were working out. And the people that were seeing themselves working out without actually working out were getting results too. That's how powerful the mind is, right? And then we bring in that other factor of the visualization, right? That if we can see it, we can achieve it. We're bringing in that other component. Sometimes in the past, when I didn't feel like working out, I'd just sit there and see myself doing squats, see myself running, getting my workout on in my mind. So yeah, it's important. It's important that we bring those components in. Shamika said, when I was getting a divorce while being a stay-at-home mom without having a savings to get me in Amelia an apartment, the getting a job while going through the divorce, and was led to let it go. Yeah, yeah. You know what? That letting it go is so powerful. Oh, it's so powerful. It is so powerful. The power of letting go. Just let it go. Just think about letting go, whatever is big to you right now, whatever is pressing right now, just let it go. Whether it's something that you feel is low vibrating, or even something that you feel is high vibrating, but you're in that action of manifesting it, right? Because sometimes we still overthink it. Even if it's like, this is a positive thing, right? It's still a matter of overthinking at times. And Spirit is like, just let it go. Just be. Take that deep breath and then drop your shoulders and just be in that energy of letting go. Do it with me. Just and then just breathe normally and just be in that energy of letting it go. Do you feel more peace when you do that? I know I do. I feel it instantly. Just my whole internal self, my mental self. There's just this peace that overcomes me. So let it go. Yeah, yeah. So let's see, Kamaya, to do your reading today, we're almost done with our Empower Hour. What you would do is you can send the $20 to Cashapp, and then I'll do your reading at the end. It happens here, so you'd be able to ask me a single question or ask for a general. Or if you'd like a private reading, you can schedule that or do a 3-question recorded reading. So that's how the readings work. But during Empower Hour, or after Empower Hour, I stay on and I do the live readings here. So I will share with you the Cashapp, and then you can go ahead and put your payment in. And when we're done, you'll be the first one. Okay, so after you put your payment in, go ahead and put your question in. Or I would actually recommend waiting until we're done to actually tell me your question. But once you make your payment, just let me know, okay? And you said it's 11:11. Awesome, awesome, awesome. There's that reminder again. Let's see. Charmaine said, haha, Nahkila, that's my jam. LOL. Yes, they wish they would have cared less sooner. Right. Right. Shamika, okay, I read that. Cheryl said the body is the only thing that gets old. Right. And even with that, right, when we go back to that concept of the power we have, like what we tell ourselves, our DNA adjusts to what we believe. So yes, of course, I mean, yes, it's a fact. Our physical body is eventually, it gets older, right? And it's eventually going to die, and our soul is always present, but we can slow that process down. Even that physical process can be slowed down, right? So, when I'm not tired, a lot of people say, oh, you look young for your age. Well, it's because I've been saying since before I even, like, I'm going to stay young, and when I would moisturize my face, thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to have youthful skin, thank you for allowing me to, you know what I mean? So I would be focused on just staying that youthful. And I always say, I'm still young, I don't ever say, oh my gosh, I'm so old, even if I joke and say, ooh, now I feel old, I'll be like, oh, I'm just playing, I'm still young, right? Right? Because there's things when you get older, you're not in the know, right? So yeah, so it's really about that belief. And it does. I mean, of course there's genes and there's the way we eat that play a part too, but our thoughts is that huge component that shifts everything. So yeah. Hey, Natalie. And it's so funny when I said that, I was referring to something that I've shared with you where you'll say something, I'll be like, oh, now I feel old. I'm like, I'm just playing, I'm still young. It's so funny that you're on. So, okay, listen, we got ascension, right? So what Spirit is telling us is we are being guided into the next phase of our ascension. So don't fight it, just allow it. And I'm being told to go straight to this card and look, teaching. Because here's the thing. Once we ascend from one level to the next, we're now meant to go into this mode, right? So many people are feeling like, but I'm not ready, but I'm not equipped, but I'm not capable. And Spirit is like, but yes, you are, right? Yes, you are. I'm going to ask you all, and please share it in the comment, okay, in the chat. What's something you learned yesterday? What did you learn yesterday? It doesn't matter how big or small it is. Share with me what you learned yesterday. Share with me what you learned yesterday. Just, it can be one thing. Hi, Mashawn, welcome. One thing. What's one thing you learned yesterday? And I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait while you all share that. Thank you so much, Shamika. Alatha, where did you send the message? And thank you. Where'd you send the message? Oh, Alatha, I didn't realize that was your daughter that was on. So then I was saying Kamaya, and it's not Kamaya, it's Kimia, right? Am I saying it? Because you guys know I struggled with it before, so help me out. Thank you, Natalie. And then tell me, you guys, what's one thing you learned yesterday? I know we all learned something. Let me see. What did I learn yesterday? Oh, you know what I learned yesterday? I learned how to make fried oyster mushrooms. Oh my goodness, they were good. I actually had it for breakfast this morning. And then I also learned today, now this is small, right? I learned today that French fries in the air fryer taste so good, and it's so much easier than frying them in oil. I mean, these are simple things, small things, but I still learned them, right? And as a result of me learning how to make oyster mushrooms, you know what I did? I did a video. I posted it on YouTube and shared it with you guys, right? So I learned, I ascended to a new level in my veganism, and I was able to teach you all what I learned, right? So this is how it works. Like Spirit is saying, it doesn't matter where you are in your ascension, right? You're learning daily. And it's time for you to understand that you are ready to teach. You're ready to teach. You're ready to share. You're ready to help others expand and grow, right? You don't have to go through this extensive process and get to a final destination. Because as it relates to our ascension, there is no final destination. We are always going to be learning. We are always going to be growing. We are always going to be healing, right? And Spirit is saying, so now teach. Now teach. Teach now is what Spirit is telling us, right? Right? So let me see what you all are saying. Natalie said, I learned more about my true value and what I bring to the world as a healer. Yes. And with you learning that, I'm sure you're going to be pushing out videos. For those of you that haven't subscribed to Natalie's channel, please do. She's amazeballs. I'm sure you're going to be pushing out videos that is going to be teaching what you just learned, right? It's inevitable. This is why we're here. This is why we're experiencing this journey together. Because if we were just meant to learn and grow and keep it to ourselves, then we would be on this planet one person at a time, right? So, yeah. Cheryl said that I need to really apply all the messages I've been getting. Well, you know what, Cheryl? Cancel, delete, need. It serves your highest good, right? It serves your highest good. And that's a valuable lesson because now you can teach someone, now that you've learned that lesson, and when you begin doing it, applying it, now you have two things to teach. You know, this is what my life was like before. I was receiving these messages, but I wasn't taking action and applying them. And then when I took action, this is the outcome, right? So yeah, everything we're learning, Spirit is saying it's time to teach. Now I say, oh wow, yes, so powerful. Thank you for the shout out. Yes, I'm coming with the heat. I know you are. I know you are. Cheryl said I have to work on not using the word need. Yes, and you're choosing to. You're choosing to. Cheryl, click the link in the description box and download Everything Starts with Remembering. It's free, and the lack language versus abundance language list is there. It'll help because our words are powerful, right? And you'll find the replacements there too, so you can just begin replacing them. And when you use those lack words, just cancel, delete. Cancel, delete that vibration you just sent and then replace it with the abundance way of speaking. So let me see. I'm going to take a peek. Now, you guys, I told you last week that I'll now be checking the payments. So let's see. I see Shamika's payment and Natalie's payment on Cashapp. So I'm sure you sent yours on PayPal. Yes. And where did you send your message? Oh. Alatha, you were about to make me cry. Okay. I'm gonna share your message. Girl, why are you making me cry? I'm gonna share your message after, like right before we wrap up. But so Camille, am I saying it correctly? And Michonne, you have your readings. You guys will be getting readings. So Shamika has her reading first, and then Natalie. And then after I do theirs, I then like for you guys to tell me your question, or if you just like a general, okay? Yes, and Cheryl, you're choosing discipline. That's all. See, here's the thing: when we use words like "I have to," right? There, that goes back to that. Ooh, it feels like a task. I have to. It feels like my choice is taken away. So, on an unconscious level, you are less probable. Probability of you doing it is less because it feels like work. It feels like your choice is gone. But when you say "I choose to," vibrationally, it feels better unconsciously. So now you're vibing higher and you have a better opportunity of making sure you do it, right? So this is why the wording is so important because of what it feels like unconsciously. When we say I have to, we don't notice it, we don't recognize it, but it registers on an unconscious level like a job, a chore, a task, and no choice. And who likes not having choices, right? So that's how it plays with that. Michonne said, oh, she makes me cry all the time. Yes, Alatha is definitely a sweetheart. Definitely. Thank you, Alatha. Thank you. Camille. Okay, Kimia. So you know what? I'm gonna remember this because my name's Nahkila. People call me Kiki and me. Okay, Kimia. Okay. So I'm gonna put these cards away. And Shamika, you said a general. So I am going to go ahead and get started with the mini reads. And even if you're not staying on for a mini read, what I would say, or you're not getting a mini read, I would still say stay on. You know why? Because we're all connected. And oftentimes what I find, like when I'm on Natalie's channel and she's doing general readings or mini readings for others, I find that they resonate with me too. And there's a message there for me too. So I would say, you know, if you feel led to do so, stay on. And if not, I appreciate you for being here. Okay, so I'm gonna tune into Shamika's energy. Okay, instantly I'm hearing great job, you got it going on. Or what? Shamika, I'm being told to tell you to find a way to relax. And it's coming through like you're probably thinking I do relax, but no, Spirit is saying find a way to relax, a way that's all your own. Treating yourself, right? Treating yourself. You have wisdom that you're meant to share with the world. And Spirit is telling me to tell you to start really thinking about that and how that is going to take form. And of course, when the term thinking comes through, it's always meaning connecting with Spirit, right? Getting a pen and pad, brainstorming, soul storming, writing it down and being guided. But all that wisdom that's buried in your soul and all that wisdom that you sometimes allow it to come through, but there's so much more. Spirit is saying you are definitely meant to serve and teach, but it's time for you to now begin formulating and building that pathway, right? And starting with the pathway within your mind first, like literally accepting that my purpose is to serve. And it's to serve and it's to teach and it's to coach and it's to mentor and it's to do all of those things, right? You are meant to be an entrepreneur, but the working is really just a means to an end. You aren't going to build your business right now, but within 5 to 6 years, you will be thriving in a business for yourself. So now take that, put that in your knowing. I heard both your knowing box and your I know box. And it's an internal box where it's not a doubt in your mind, right? There's no doubt. There's no fear. It's like, I know, Spirit, I know you've got me. This is happening. Allow yourself to get acclimated with this truth. Also, I'm hearing, think about your biggest hurdles, your biggest struggles. Write them down, start journaling, right? Start journaling from the perspective of who you were. I'm hearing both versus who you are and who you were and who you are speaking to who you were, right? So it's coming through like a conversation with yourself, right? Conversation with yourself. Eventually turn it into a book. But as you're writing, don't see it as that. Literally just see it as a conversation with yourself. It's also time for you to begin working with candles, candle magic, some would say, but literally just utilizing the energy of candles, putting energy in candles, right? So whenever you're doing any connecting, cleansing the candle, charging the candle, and connecting with your guides and allowing the candle to be another tool for you. And I'm hearing, I am the truth, the way, and the light. Using candles to help you connect deeper with the divine. And now I'm hearing the Bangles Eternal Flame playing. Close your eyes, darling, give me your hand. Can you feel my heart beating? Do you understand? Right? Though the lyrics stop there. And so this is literally, it's coming through like Spirit is saying this to you. Close your eyes, give me your hand, darling. Do you feel my heart beating? Do you understand? And then as you're feeling the heart beating, I'm feeling like touching your own heart, right? Do you feel the same? Or am I only dreaming? Right? So do you feel the same? Do you feel the same? Meaning, do you feel the connectedness, the sameness between you and the divine? Or am I only dreaming, right? This world that we live in, is it a dream? Is it a reality? And it is totally what you make it, right? Looking at this as a dream. It's just a dream. It's just a dream. I have power over this. I can create this. Really taking the pressure and weight off of yourself when it comes to worry about others. You also have the power to change the outcome as it relates to, I'm hearing the aftermath of your divorce. Send love, send light, send gratitude. I'm hearing divorced women. You are literally in the midst of your journey. And this is partially where you'll teach. Finding myself in the midst of a divorce. Finding myself in the aftermath of a divorce. Picking up the pieces, shining, thriving. These are all things that are coming through in regards to relating to how you serve, how you'll be serving. And there's more, but Spirit is saying start here. Okay, I'm going to pull a card for you. Spirit just said that's not your card, the one that just fell. Hi, Vanessa. I love to say there she goes with the songs. Oh, bless you, honey. Honoring your energy. So this is bringing us back to when Spirit said doing something for yourself, right? Something for yourself. And so I'm glad Spirit brought this back in because I felt there was more to it. And then the subject matter jumped. So here's the thing, right? You do things as it relates to honoring yourself on your spiritual journey, right? Your healing, your maintenance, right? You're growing. But Spirit is saying, this is wonderful and it's amazing. But how often do you just say, what would my inner child like today? And then you go do it. Or, what would the woman in me like today? And then you go do it. Something that is all your own and just for you. Spirit is saying times like that for you are few and far between. And I'm hearing, and it's been a while. So this too is a way of serving your soul, right? All work and no play, I'm hearing, is no bueno. So Spirit is saying, taking a time out just to enjoy you and the things you enjoy. And Spirit is also saying, as you are continuing to elevate and shift, exploring and discovering new things that you enjoy and like. And I'm being told to tell you, to look into hiking, not necessarily hiking as it relates to like the people that are like master hikers, but just where you're going places where you can get out in nature. There may be some little small hills, but just really being able to connect with Mother Earth and trees and flowers and, land. And I'm being told to tell you also start exploring Native culture. Native culture, just doesn't matter if you Google native culture. Doesn't matter if you watch a video. Just Spirit is saying, just start exploring that. There's something there for you. Anything else for Shamika? Okay, so I'm being told that is your message for today. Thank you so much for allowing me to serve you. Please let me know how that resonates with you. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. And let's see. Camille. See, I said it. I remember that word association works wonders, boy. Now it's just a matter of remembering it next time. The word association. No, I'm joking. I'm setting the intention to remember it. Okay, let's see. Natalie said that was so cute. Yeah, the word association. My mom does that a lot, and it works. It works. So, Natalie, did you have a specific question, or was you a general reading today, or were you going with a general reading today? And Shamika, as I was lighting the stage to disconnect from your energy, I just kept hearing life coach. You're definitely meant to go into life coaching. Okay. What's your question? Let's see. And is there anyone else who would like a reading today? No matter what, even if you're like, I'd like one, but, like, who else would like a reading today? And after Natalie is Kimia and then Miss Shawn. So Natalie said, I've got a couple legal and car things that are coming up for me soon. I know it'll work out in alignment with my highest good, but does Spirit have any advice moving forward? Okay, so there were a few things coming through, but I heard the first piece of advice, and then it came through as a question. Did you ask Spirit before you purchased your car? Did you say, Spirit, does it serve my highest good to purchase this car right now? And if you did, right, Spirit is saying, if you did ask and you got a yes, to trust and surrender. And if you did not ask, Spirit is saying the lesson here is to always ask. It doesn't mean that by not asking, does this serve my highest good, that you cannot flip the situation in a way that resonates with your soul, right? A way like, say, I didn't ask, but this is what I was choosing. So what's the outcome? The outcome is what you make it. But the lesson here is when you ask, you're going to always be able to stand in that confidence of knowing this serves my highest good. So that confidence in knowing it serves your highest good, no matter what comes at you, you know within your soul that it's going to be okay, because you can know logically and you can speak that, but it's about what do you feel in here, right? What do you feel in here? By asking Spirit first with everything in your life, it eliminates that moment of doubt, self-doubt, decision doubt, right? Outcome doubt, right? So that's the first thing that came through. And I just heard, Natalie, why do you worry so? Okay, I'm just going to tell you exactly how I'm hearing it because I feel it's a very specific guy coming through, very mothering. It's almost like the fairy godmother type energy, like the fairy godmother and Cinderella type energy is how it's coming through. But Natalie, why do you worry so? You already know that you're a goddess. You already know that you're divine. You already know you're powerful. So why do you worry so? Why do you disconnect from your own power? Why do you allow your thoughts to take over? It's time for you to cleanse your mind of thought. It's time for you to cleanse your mind of worry. It's time for you to go into total, complete stillness, and really allow yourself to be shown. It's time for you to stop tracking your human achievements and revisit your spiritual ones. It's time for you to stop feeling as though you're not worthy. Underneath all this worry, it's because you don't feel worthy. It's time for you to know you are blessed. You are already blessed. As far as what goes on with the legal matters, again, what's the worst thing that can happen? You are going to be fine. Take that time to yourself that came through. Take that time to nurture your soul. Take that time to connect to the grandest version of you that ever walked the face of the earth. Okay, so I'm being told to explain this to you as I'm seeing it. So what I'm saying is I'm seeing you literally in darkness, total and complete darkness, like physically dark, like in darkness. So in your room, whatever, if you don't have blackout curtains, put something over your eyes. But I'm literally seeing you finding the version of yourself that was the most powerful, right? And I'm really feeling the energy of like this powerful priestess, right? This magic worker, this medicine woman. It was like people came to you for it all, right? And I'm seeing you connecting to her energy, and I'm seeing a cord from your heart to hers, right? And you putting a cord from your solar plexus to hers, connecting to her energy and bringing her into who you are now, right? Because she was fearless, right? She was fearless. And it's also kind of coming through like a Marie Laveau energy, and we know that Marie Laveau was not what people made her out to be, right? She was definitely a powerful priestess, but she wasn't this evil person. She just didn't play, right? You harm me or mine, I'm coming for you, right? So you connecting to that version of you, and that confidence of knowing the spirit's got me, right? Because everything is about the magic we create. Whether you're sitting around creating that magic through spell work, or whether those spells are created within your mind, right? Like as far as what we talk about, just what we think and what we speak and what we believe and what we feel, right? Also, I'm being told to tell you to take an herb bath. You might get one of those strainers to put in your tub so it catches it all. Cause like I'm literally seeing your entire bathtub filled with herbs, and allow spirit to guide you on what herbs. Do not go on the internet searching herbs for, right? Spirit is saying tap in. So what's coming through really, really strong for you is that tap in, right? Tap in. Stop looking for the norm, right? Or the traditional, right? Because so many things became normal and traditional because spirit gave it to someone, right? And what's coming through is thinking of Moses, right? Thinking the 10 Commandments. They came into form because why? Moses was psychic and spirit said, here, share it, right? So this is what's coming through. Spirit is going to guide you on everything that's required for you to clear this energy, to clear your mind, and to move into your power. Because what happens with your outcome, it really is up to you based on what you feel at your core. You can do all the spell work, you can say all the magical words, abracadabra, and pull a rabbit out your bag. But if it's not in your core, right? If it's not in your core, it's not going to make a difference. So literally allow spirit to guide you on which herbs to get, and take an herbal bath. What's that all about? There's a block. I kind of feel it here, but it's coming up to here. What's that all about? I'm hearing when you clear that block, you're going to touch more. And the touching more, that's how it's being said. But here's how it's coming through. You're touching plenty, right? You're touching plenty, meaning you're visible, but you're not touching as many as you could. You're not touching because they're not feeling you, because you're not feeling yourself. The version of you that's showing up right now is showing up as a bit of an imposter, right? A bit of an imposter. So what spirit is saying is when you can release this imposterous energy and tap back into who you are, that powerful version of you, that priestess version of you, right? That's when you'll be felt. And when you're felt, the energy is undeniable. When you're felt, that's when you start to awaken the souls that you're called to serve that are asleep, right? That's when it becomes deeper. It becomes deeper. Spirit is saying it becomes deeper than for entertainment purposes only, right? So, anything else? And then I'm hearing TLC singing Creep. So I creep, yeah, I just keep it on the down low so nobody else but us will know. That's coming through. What is that coming through for? Okay, so the work you're doing on yourself while you're doing it, this is something to keep to yourself until Spirit says share, right? Because everything you do, you're eventually going to share. It's eventually going to serve a purpose. But right now, Spirit is saying this part is where you do move in silence, right? Because your energy is to be focused solely on what you're doing for self, and you'll share it when Spirit guides you to. When the cycle, when the session is complete, you'll share, okay? Oh. And you see how I just did that? Spirit is saying do that sometimes. Just let it go, but bring sound to it. And allow yourself to feel it, not just in your voice, but feel it. And when you take those deep breaths, start at your feet and bring it all the way up to every chakra and release, right? And literally release, right? Release, right? Release. Somebody else's energy is attached to you. When you're done serving, it's really important that you have a strong, powerful disconnection process in place, okay? Okay. Natalie said, yes, OMG. Wait, let me see. Okay, Natalie said, OMG, yes. I feel that it's like the forest place I go to when I was in ceremony for the ritual. It was the intuitive work where I just thought something and I did it and it was just working. And I did see you in a forest surrounded by trees. And I see a lot of, I see fire in nighttime as well. Now they said, yes, yes, yes. Okay, yes, easy. I got it. Yes, yes, I understand. Yes, perfect. Okay, thank you. You are so welcome. Thank you for allowing me to serve you. Thank you. Okay, so Mashawn said my question. Let me go ahead and disconnect. Thank you, Natalie. I'm excited. I can't wait to hear all about it. Oh, I'm excited to hear all about it as you're going through the process. And if your drain gets stopped up, don't even worry about that. Spirit saying, don't worry about it. If you like my drain, actually, you know what? I can take that thing out and put one of those in. I'm going to do that. Thank you, Spirit, because I have the kind that screws down, but you can unscrew it and take it out, and then I can catch all the herbs that be in my bath. I don't have like the full bath of herbs, but my bath salts always have herbs in them and rosebuds and things like that, So thank you for allowing me to get something from your message too. But yeah, Spirit is saying, don't worry. If it does stop up the drain, just get some Drano. Like Spirit is just saying, releasing worry, right? Releasing worry around any and everything. Okay, so connecting to Mashawn's energy. Okay, Mashawn said, my question is about these visions, dreams I've been having. Are they related to my past life or do they pertain to my current life and situation? Don't know if you read my post in the group. Okay, so let's connect. Okay, what I'm receiving is they're related to your past life and current life. In regards to you being a slave, yes, at one time you were a slave, but it's also talking about an aspect or component of your mind that you've yet to free. You have so much work that you've done and been doing, but there's still a part that's caught in the crevices of your mind that you've yet to release and heal. Healing trauma around when you were a slave is important. It's affected you in the past by not liking authoritative figures. I'm hearing it also has an effect on how you feel about your freedom. Freedom is not something that can be taken away. It's something that if taken, it's because it's been given. And I'm now hearing in bold, free your mind and the rest will follow. And then I heard the other part, free your mind and the rest will follow. Be colorblind, don't be so shallow. I'm hearing life is not about black and white. I'm hearing you've done a lot of expanding in how you view things, but there's still some things that you see in black and white. And you know what's coming through? Spirit was just saying life is colorful. And that picture that I just posted, the one that you like, seeing life like that, right? On a conscious level, that's how you've trained yourself to see life. But there's still a part of you that sees things very much so in black and white. And so literally, when you are doing your healing work, right? it's important for you to connect with that version of you that was a slave, right? And allow yourself to get into what she's feeling, right? What does she feel? Like, what fears does she carry from the time she spent as a slave, right? What does she feel about the body she was born into or the life that she lived? You know, I'm hearing the hand she was dealt, because very much so she feels like she didn't have a choice. She was just born into this and there's no choices, right? Life did not treat her kind. So all of these things, seeing how these sentiments or these thoughts or these ways of feeling affect you in your current life, right? How do these things affect you in your current life? Because that feeling that she carries, it's being carried with you. I'm hearing she was determined to be free, but she didn't really think it was possible. So where in your life are you feeling like, I'd like to have this, but is it possible? I don't really think it's possible right now. Where does that apply in your current life, right? I'm being told to tell you also to stop settling. Stop settling for mediocre, because you are deserving. So what's coming through is, again, this goes back to the time spent in slavery, you know, the rags. I'm coming, what I'm feeling is coming through is like the clothes, you know, like they were more like rags than clothes. And so, you know, there was this feeling of, I'm going to take what I can get because it's better than nothing, right? That's the sentiment that's coming through. So where in your life today are you feeling like, I'm just going to take what I can get because it's better than nothing? Now, here's the thing. Spirit is saying to point out how different this is from being grateful for everything, right? There's a difference between, I'm just going to take what I can get because it's better than nothing, because there's that power being given away, right? As opposed to, this is what I have right now and I'm grateful, right? And your solar plexus, it's time for you to really focus on your solar plexus. I'm actually feeling kind of sick to the stomach and I almost feel like I have to vomit. Um, and I'm feeling past stuff strong, 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 strong past stuff. So what I'm receiving too is, in a past life, you died from a sickness and you suffer from mental illness, right? But it's coming through like it wasn't a mental illness that you were born with. It was more or less a feeling of life kind of drove you crazy, right? It was kind of like, this is too much, this is too overwhelming. And the reason being is because you were living a life that was not aligned with or authentic to you on a soul level. So as a result, it's like you just had a breakdown, right? You had a breakdown. So what Spirit is telling you to do is clear all that energy from that past life, right? Sever any contracts you may have created, sever those things, heal those energetic imprints, release this energy, right? Connect with that version of you, heal her, right? So that it can stop affecting your life now. The things that just came up, really thinking about how they affect you now, right? And even if it's not something that you've consciously been like, oh, I feel this way, but now hearing it, what comes up, and thinking about certain aspects of your life, what do you associate with those feelings, right? That's coming through as that past version of you. And I'm being told to tell you to watch your reading again, right? Watch it again, where it's just you watching. It's not the live, but just watch it again, soak it in, and really allow yourself to connect to that and explore what's coming up for you now. Okay, I'm being told to pull a card for you. And let me see what you're saying. You said it applies in my marriage. Okay, okay. Okay. Oh, look at that piece. So this is the ultimate goal, is peace. There's still a level of peace that's lacking in your life, and Spirit is saying this is your ultimate goal, and this is what was lacking in her life, right? When we're at peace, we're the most at peace when we're aligned with our soul, when we're not doing things that don't feel good to our soul. If we think about what lack of peace is, that's really all it is we're agreeing to things that just don't feel good on the soul level. Then there's no peace, right? But we find peace when we can no longer do that, when we choose to no longer do that, and we say, it just doesn't feel good. I'm not doing it. Going back to that, not accepting what I'm given, right? I'm not going to just accept what I'm given because it's better than nothing. That doesn't feel like peace, right? So Spirit is telling you to get in touch with that. And yeah, the solar plexus, every day, give your solar plexus loving energy every day, okay? Okay, so that's all that's coming through for you. Let me know how that resonates. And also, I don't know if you see what I'm doing, how I'm kind of bringing that energy up. You can do that with yourself. Start at the solar plexus, bring that energy up and out, right? Up and out. So, yeah, thank you for allowing me to serve you. And I'm going to disconnect. And then, Shamika, I see that you left some comments. And then, Kimia, I see that you left. Michonne said, yes, yes, yes. It all resonates with me in so many ways. I'm grateful. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much for allowing me to serve you. It's pretty deep, pretty deep. Yeah, what I was feeling like, it literally physically made me feel like I had to vomit. So definitely time for you to clear that up, right? Clear that up. And if you would like to do a single session, we can do that to work on that clearing and also like the casting out of the energy. And then also Jillian can do a session with you as well to do the smoothing over, right? And if not, literally just call on your guides and literally just allow them to guide you and really start the healing, whether you do it alone with me, with Jillian, or someone else. But it's time for you to start that healing. It's time, like no more. No more. Your soul, that feeling of vomiting, what Spirit is saying is your soul is ready to regurgitate. Your soul is like, get this out. It's done. We're past this now, right? But it's still being held on to. So that's what that feeling of feeling like I had to vomit was coming from. So yeah. Shamika said, Spirit led me to this place I'm working at because of the ownership energies. It's wholesale warehouse where businesses come by product. Was brought here because one day I will have my own business. Oh my goodness, yes, amazing. This woman here at work just came up to me having issues with her boyfriend, and I was telling her she desires better, and it's time for us women to put ourselves first. As you said that, I'm receiving, as you begin meeting these women, the more women you meet and the more you connect with, you guys can start meeting like when the sun comes out, start meeting in the park and having circles, and yeah, and you can do I'm hearing you can start with donation based, and then you can move it up to a fee, allow Spirit to guide you on that and win, and then start building from there, right? Mashawn said, "Oh wow, I used to always say and think everything is black and white." That's awesome that came through. Shamika said, "I was just like, why did she just come up to me and start sharing these things?" Thank you, sending you love and high vibrations. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Shamika. Hi, Rashad. Welcome. Are you related to Alatha? Mashawn said, okay, I got that. Oh, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. So let's see. So Kimia said, I took the advice given in my last reading. My question is, how are things progressing in our relationship? Okay, I'm going to connect to your energy. I just keep hearing it's really about taking more time for self. Not being so connected to the relationship that you don't separate self, right? And what I'm hearing is moving as a unit, and I'm feeling like a Velcro type thing. And Spirit is saying, although in a marriage you are one, not that you're married, you're not married, but Spirit is saying, although in a marriage you are one, you still must take time out to be two, right? Two. So individuals separating time to time, doing your own thing. I'm hearing things are progressing slowly as they should. So take your time. You're still getting to know each other in this 3D, because what's coming through with Spirit is saying is you guys know each other in the fifth dimension. Like you guys know each other because your souls are one, right? Your souls are one, but it's about you still getting to know each other here, right? When you were connected as a soul, there wasn't traumas, there weren't life experiences, but now there is. So you're being called to really get to know each other here in the now and explore these things that you all have picked up on while you've been experiencing your humanness. And then I heard meditate together. Have you been meditating together? That's how it came through. I just heard there's a monkey on your back, let it off. Forgiveness for past things. I'm hearing forgiveness is key because there's someone holding on to something and it's hindering you. And it's not coming through well, now it is. It's coming through as two things. It's coming through as an experience that you've had together, but then it's also coming through as an experience on his part relating to mother issues. And until forgiveness can be extended, the union is only going to go so far, right? The potential is there. The potential is there, but it's about healing and forgiveness. And then I just keep hearing, take your time. And I'm gonna tell you, because it's the second time the song came through, but that baby, we can do it. Take your time, do it right. We can do it, baby. That's coming through. So, and then I'm hearing, take your time. I'm hearing focus on you and your life outside of love, right? Because what's coming through is allowing the love to flow to you, right? Allowing it to flow to you, not so much where you're putting in the effort to bring it to you, if that makes sense. Now it's about you focusing on individual healing, individual projects, and individual aspects of your life. The relationship is not over. In fact, it's only just begun. You're going to experience cycles and hills and valleys. And as long as you're both committed to your own healing, your own personal work, the relationship will flow into union. You will be as one. And the outcome you seek and desire will be your reality. But if you forget about personalized healing, even if you stay together, you'll have bumps in the road, major bumps. And it won't be so easy to completely walk away because of this soul connection, this soul tie. That's what I'm hearing. So it's best to just heal individually. And then I just asked anything else, and I heard time and space is necessary. Time and space is necessary. And then I heard do spiritual stuff together. So why did you say time and space is necessary, but then spiritual stuff together? Is that like together, like in the now, or is that like the separation first and then do it? Spirit said, no, it's in the now. It's in the now. So the time and space is necessary, but do spiritual stuff together. Like really shift the focus of the relationship to be the growth and the healing, and to be the togetherness on a soul level. And when you do this, everything else is going to flow. Okay. And I'm being told to pull a card from the bottom of the moon deck without shuffling. Oop, I got two. Ha, look what you got. Focus. Focus. And so what Spirit just said is focus on you and yours. Focus on you and yours. And what I'm being told to tell you is when it feels like you're drowning, you're really not. Look at this picture. Like if you look at this, her nose is underwater, her mouth is underwater. We would think she was drowning, but look, she's breathing. She's breathing underwater, right? She's breathing underwater. Spirit is saying breathe underwater, right? No matter what's going on, breathe, just breathe. That there goes that meditating, that deep breath, just breathe through it, right? Breathe through it. Okay. So that's the message that I have for you, Kimia. So let me know how that resonates, and thank you so much for allowing me to serve you. Thank you. Let's see. Okay, so Rashad, would you like a reading, and would you like a general message, or do you have a specific question? And is there anyone else who would like a reading? Okay. Is there anyone else? Rashad said, I want to move on from my current job and make a big career change to do advocacy work in the LGBT community. Want to know, is this career change aligned with my purpose in life and happening for me? I'm going to connect to your energy. But before I do, I'm being told to tell you to cancel, delete the want, and you're choosing to. And I'm definitely hearing a yes in regards to your question. You are definitely, I'm hearing on track and aligned with your purpose. However, it's important for you to be guided. Don't put the cart before the horse. Don't jump the gun. I'm hearing, I literally just heard out of desperation. And I'm hearing desperation to move on, to move forward. You are aligned with your purpose and your calling. You're meant to serve and help so many. I'm hearing you're also meant to have a nonprofit organization. So if you don't know much about that, study it. And if you do, I mean, like, of course, you know what it is, but like literally how to create one, how to run one, how to be one, right? I'm hearing right now it's about learning and growing. So what Spirit is saying is you are definitely on track, on target. Narrow it down. What exactly are you choosing to do within the realm of what you're mentioning? How are you choosing to serve? What is the desired outcome? And when are you ready to do it? You are a light worker, a manifester, and you have this desire to serve because of your heart, the goodness in your heart. So much of what you do it for free just because you love it so much. So it's time for you to really allow yourself to build a practice that leads you into, I'm hearing, your destiny and your calling. I'm hearing, don't leave your job right now. Give it 4 to 6 months. 6 months is more like it. 4 would be the absolute minimum. And then I was checking to see if there was significance in the numbers, and then Spirit said 4 and 6 is 10, which is endings of cycles and beginnings. So I'm hearing you're also being tested on your patience. You tend to want what you want, when you want it, and when do we want it now, is what I'm hearing, right? But on this journey, it's going to require you to have patience, right? The more patience you have, the more blessings you receive. I'm also feeling solar plexus with you as well. The job makes you feel a little bit disempowered. And Spirit is saying part of the challenge is, how do you feel empowered and stand in your power in a place where you feel like your power is being snuffed, right? Because as you move into the work you're called to do, you're going to be in situations and experience people that have made it a habit to do this to other people. And so because you are stepping into this role of leadership, it's important for you to be able to stay in your power, feel empowered, no matter what's going on around you. But patience is something that is being tested and will continue to be a test for you until you overcome your lack of patience. And I just heard people often look to you for advice. This isn't going to change. You give the best advice and you give the best hugs. What's that all about? I'm feeling some lightheadedness. What's that all about? I'm hearing, don't overthink, but don't be too aloof. It's coming through like you go from one end of the spectrum to the other. Like some things you're constantly thinking, you're overthinking, and some things you're just like, oh, whatever. And so Spirit is saying find that balance, because overthinking is never serving a purpose, right? And although whatever, it serves a purpose, but sometimes you do that as a form of escapism, things that you'd rather not face or deal with. It's just like, oh, whatever. And Spirit is saying it's time for you to reel that in, right? And give thought to the things that serves your highest good to think about, not just brushing them off because you'd rather not face it. And I'm being told to tell you to get enough rest and to stop overspending. And you know what I just heard? Start saving for a brighter day, right? You know how often we hear start saving for a rainy day? Spirit says start saving for a brighter day. You deserve to enjoy the fruits of your labor. And I'm hearing hand in hand we stand. And then I was just told just to say marriage. I heard marriage and I'm like searching for more. And Spirit said, just say marriage. So marriage. Or peel your brain back and observe. Some self-reflecting. Do some self-reflecting. Why am I doing this? Why am I choosing this? That sort of thing. What is motivating me? And then dissect your answers. So it's coming through like a tree, a tree. So get to your why and then dissect your why and just go all the way down to the core why, right? By doing this is going to help you be more clear with Spirit, and the clearer you are, the more you are able to manifest. The clearer you are, the more assistance and guidance you receive. That's going to get you to where you're choosing to go. And I'm sure you have a why, right? I'm sure you've been like, oh, this is why I'm doing this. But Spirit is saying break that down, then break that down, and keep breaking it down until you get to that core why. I'm hearing the Tony song, Just Me and You playing. And look up the number 8. There's a message there for you with the angel number 8. Okay. And I'm being told that's it. There's nothing else coming through. So I'm going to read what you said. You said this does connect with me because I do feel my higher purpose is to be of service to the world. The patience of 4 to 6 months scares me a bit because I'm ready to leave. Um, Oh, okay. A lot that asked me to explain what the solar plexus is. So your solar plexus is your chakra, one of your chakras. It's located right here, and your chakras are energy centers that often spin in a circle. They spin in a circle. Now, depending on which way they spin, if they're out of balance, if yours would naturally spin this way, it may be spinning that way. You know, if there's a blockage of some sort there, what ends up happening is that life force energy can't flow smoothly, and then it hinders many areas of your life. So your solar plexus is your power center, right? This is where all of your power is stored. One of the things you can do when people are dumping on you or just like dumping all their junk on you, like because the person you are, people probably do that a lot. So just you can sit like this or you can stand like this and just shield your solar plexus. But what you can do is give your solar plexus energy by rubbing it, and just sending that energy, that healing energy of clearing and unblocking, right? So it's your power center. It's where your power is stored. And the more powerful and vibrant it is, the more powerful you feel. And it's associated with the color yellow. So, yeah, it makes sense that that would feel to you the 4 to 6 months because spirit is saying, yeah, it's about being patient. It's about being patient. That has been my lesson too. Patience has been a big one for me that I choose to overcome every day. So, what I found, and we talked about this in our last room group session, is that as light workers, the reason why patience seems to be a common denominator of things that we're choosing to release, right, is because of the fact that we're so connected with our spirit self. And in that realm, there is no time. So we're used to things just happening. But in this realm, it's like things are a lot slower. The way we navigate through the world is a lot different. So we're used to that instant manifestation, right? But we're being called to integrate our higher self with our human self. And this is why we sometimes tend to struggle with patience. But Spirit is saying definitely be patient. Um, you said that was informative and connected with me a lot. I have really been trying to work on patience. I spoke with Camille about this the other day. Well, I'm so grateful and cancel delete trying because you know what? When you use the word trying or I try, your unconscious mind hears don't do it. This is what you've been working on. That's what you've been working on. You've been working on it. You made the choice and you've been doing it. So, and also for you, I would recommend, and even you, Kimia, I would recommend you guys both clicking the Everything Starts with Remembering link in the description box of all the videos and download it. It's a free download and take a look at that lack language versus abundance language list. Okay. Hmm. So, oh, thank you, Alata. Alata said, hey, you guys, please like and subscribe to this page. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate you. You're so welcome, Rashad. And I'm sending you high vibes and just open roads. Ganesh is the Hindu god that removes blocks, obstacles, and evil. On the channel, I actually have a guided or a chant where there's I believe I have one that has the Shrimber Z, which is for manifesting, and Ganesh's chant. You can also search, Ganesh on YouTube, and there's videos chanting of Om Gum Ganapate Namaha. Pandora has songs you can listen to. Diva Pramal, I believe is her name, is one of my favorites. But yeah, start incorporating that chanting into your life, so that way you can literally just set that energetic pathway to be clear, right? Whatever blocks, obstacles, or evil that may be put in your path or appear in your path, you're moving it out of the way energetically. So awesome. Awesome. Yay. I'm excited. And welcome to the channel, you guys. Welcome to the community. Thank you so much. And if y'all watched that video I did last night with me frying those oyster mushrooms, don't pay me no never mind with my camera woman skills. I'm used to sitting like this with the laptop. So yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. So is there anyone else that is on that would like to have a reading today? Anyone else? I went back to the mint that I usually use, you guys. So good. Oh my goodness. Whew, were they good? I'm like, it tastes just like fried chicken. My son's like, you haven't had chicken in a while. I have not. I haven't had chicken in like 3 years. But it was so good. What I remember chicken tasting like. Oh my goodness, it was so good. So good. Look at the video. Like I said, there's a period where, because see, I don't know how to edit my videos, right? So I don't edit my videos. So what I was doing was pausing in between each segment, right? And so this particular time, I didn't realize I hadn't paused. So you hear me ripping the paper towel off the roll. You hear me. I was like, what is all this noise? Like, I didn't even know where all the noise was coming from, but apparently it was coming from me. So yeah, so there is a period where the screen goes black and you just hear me in the kitchen making noise, basically. But it came out so good. And then this morning I had some cut potatoes left. So I put the potatoes in the air fryer. I tossed them in some avocado oil and seasoned them and then put them in the air fryer. And when I was down to the last 5 minutes, I put the oyster mushrooms in there too. And leftovers was amazing. And it was so quick and easy. So quick and easy. I don't fry foods a lot, but I had a taste for it. I had seen it and I'm like, you know what? I'm making this today. And I still have leftover curry in there. But today I felt like some fried oyster mushrooms. So I'll be eating curry tonight. So, yeah, let's see. Cheryl said, 7 more to go. You have 8 more subscribers to go. Wow, yay. You know what? It's so funny because, yes, so we're working on our goal of getting to 1,000. And those of you that are a part of the Facebook community, I don't know if you saw where I am doing a contest, right? So what this contest consists of is when we get to our first 1,000, if you subscribe to the channel, right? Even if you're already subscribed, take a screenshot showing me that you're subscribed and then post it in the comments of that post in the United Light Beings Awakening group on Facebook. And then to get a double entry, share the channel link on your community page, whether it's your personal page, whether you have a group, Twitter, whatever the case may be, share it, inviting them to subscribe, take a screenshot of that, and then post it in the comments, and you're entered twice. So when we get to 1,000, I'll be giving away a free virtual face-to-face 30-minute mini reading. And then what we're going to do for every 1,000, at least the second 1,000, I'm going to do the same thing until Spirit says do something else. But so yeah, so the goal is for us to just keep growing the channel so that we can keep spreading this love and this light and serving and just expanding the consciousness. So I appreciate you guys. I really, doing it without you guys would take me forever. So I appreciate you so much. So thank you. Let's see. Camille said, we take walks in nature now. I really feel this helping us. Good, good, good. Alatha said, Tahara is coming on soon. Good. Let's see. Camille said, I'm doing my own personal healing as well. Thank you. Good. Keep doing that. Keep doing that. Because, yeah, the spiritual component is definitely coming through. The spiritual component of togetherness is the focus. You know what I mean? Like, oftentimes we think in terms of love and the physical, or love and, the emotional, right? And so what Spirit is having you focus on is like the things like growing together in your spirituality, but then also that separated growth, that focusing on you. So, yes. Let me know when she'll be on. If she's not on soon, then what she can do is have a reading next week, because guess what I'm doing this evening? My hairstylist, she's amazing. Her name is Tiffany Walker, for those of you that are in Tennessee. But anyways, check her out. She actually told me about one of her clients who has a $5 African dance class. And so when I was in high school, the main reason why I told my mom I like to go to Berkeley High is because they had African dance class. But, Berkeley High was a public high school and my mom, put me in private school. So I didn't go to Berkeley High. I didn't take the African dance and it's only $5. $5. Can you believe it? So tonight she invited me to go with her because I was like, can you tag me? Can you link me with her, please? And yeah, and so she asked would I like to go tonight. I was like, sure. So this evening, I'll be doing that. I just thought about if that was being recorded, then this channel would turn into comedy. Oh man. So Rashad said, I love the message of the number 8. These are the energies I enjoy to hear and provide me clarity. Thanks again. You're so welcome. Is it energies or messages? Well, however it resonates with your soul, because everything is energy. So if you interpret that energy as a message, then that's exactly what it is. But everything is energy. So I'm glad that it resonated with you. Kimia said, wow, you just told me that, Rashad. Awesome. It's amazing how it works. So I'm going to pull us a couple of more cards for us as a collective to give, to hear a little bit of time to get on. And then if she's not on by the time I pull these cards for us as a collective, then let her know to join next week and to remind me that her reading has been paid for already. Why did I put that down like I was playing cards and I just had the winning hand? Maybe that's not what it looked like, but that's how it felt to me. Like I was just, bam! Like when I'm playing dominoes. I'm so dramatic. Take both? Okay, no. Here's the thing. I'm so dramatic when I play and I talk so much mess. And it doesn't even matter if I'm losing. I'm still talking mess, but I rarely lose. Except when I play my twin flame. He beats me so much. He always wins. But I'm choosing to work on a way to stop that. When I play my kids, when I play my ex-husband and the ex-husband before him, when I play my brothers, I always win. I do, except my niece. She beat me a few times, but she cheats. Now that I realize she cheats, now she likes to be on my team. Listen, let me tell you guys, this is so random, but you know how we do. We have our just random chats, right? So my niece was over and we were playing Uno. And this girl, my niece Gianna, was in the kitchen hiding cards. She doesn't slip cards in between the cushions of the couch. Now we're playing on the floor, mind you, but she's so smooth. So now that I know she cheats, I watch her like a hawk. So now we're always on teams because she knows I'm a realize she's cheating. But yes, it's a trip. But yeah, we played, the original Nintendo, my twin and I, we played Mario. He beat me. Uno, he beat me. Dominoes, he beat me. What's up with that? What's up with that? He beats me. He'd probably be cheating too, huh? No, I'm just playing. He beats me fair and square. Hey, Mimi. Welcome. Let's see. I missed a whole lot of comments telling you guys about my niece cheating and my twin beating me. Let's see. Alava said, I'm glad you guys made it, Kimia and Rashad. So happy it all resonates with you. Rashad said, this is great, Auntie. I'm glad I had time to join, especially since I'm at work. Shh, don't tell nobody. I'm glad you joined too. So many people join from work, so we won't tell if you won't tell. Alava said, you're welcome, Shadi. Hi, Sandra. Welcome. Welcome. You asked, how do I know it's my twin flame? Well, number one, I knew he was my twin flame when I met him in 2005. There wasn't really anything significant at the time. I hadn't experienced my spiritual awakening. I really didn't know a whole lot about twin flames at the time, but it was just this knowing. It's like my soul knew him, recognized him. Like the day after I met him, we had a water fight, and it was like instantly, I was like, I love him, right? So instant because my soul recognized his. And then there was a moment where telepathically I was able to hear his thoughts, and I'm just like, this is my twin flame. And literally from then on, I've just known, you know what I mean? And then I went through a period where a false flame came through because we separated like twin flames do. When we met, the situation was we were neither one of us was available, which is a part of the twin flame journey at the time, didn't know. And so the false twin came, and then he came in again, my actual twin. But aside from that, since my gifts have come through, Spirit has actually told me he is my twin flame. And then I've had other readings by psychics outside of myself who also said the same thing. So those are the ways that I knew. But in the beginning, it was just a knowing, like you just know. It's just a knowing, there's not anything else to say or describe it as except you just know. You feel this strong connection. You just know, right? You just know. So, yeah. Rashad said, I have to step away from my desk now, though. Are the lives saved to the channel? Yes, they are. And they're saved under the playlist Wednesday Live and Power Hour. So, yeah, definitely check them out. Check them out and join us whenever you can. Thank you for joining today. Cheryl said, I'm sending a big hug to you, Nahkila. Thanks for everything. You're so welcome, Cheryl. Thank you. Thank you. Shamika said, when I started this gig, Spirit kept telling me, look up meaning of name of this place. It meant sons of gods. Also look up coming in building saw Ganesh hanging on a rope along with bells. Awesome. Cheryl said they're safe, Rashad. Thank you, Cheryl. Shamika said, and angel wings along with a huge eye from the evil eye protection. This is so amazing. Like you are definitely, this is Spirit letting you know you're aligned with your journey. Like you are on your journey. Oftentimes it's like we have many roads that we take in life, right? And all those roads lead us to the path, which is the path to our destiny, right? So when we were experiencing our traumas, that was one road, right? And then we experienced other sorts of pains and things and letdowns. Those were all roads, right? And we kept going. We didn't veer off and give up. We kept going. And now we come to the single path, which is the path of our destiny. And Spirit is showing you that you are definitely aligned with your destiny. So that is so powerful and beautiful. So powerful. Okay, awesome. Hi, Tahara. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I'm going to deliver the message to the collective. Spirit guided me to pull 3 more cards for us, and then I will get to your reading. Let me know if you have a question or if you have a general message that you'd like to receive. Jamika said they also have huge posters about meditation by the time clock. I know that has to feel good. You are right where you're called to be. That's so amazing. So amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, yeah. So we got assessing. And look at this. Look at this. Here I'm walking on sunshine, yeah. And don't it feel good? So what Spirit is telling us to do, if you notice, she is looking out, right? She is looking out. She's floating, though. She's floating and she's looking out. So Spirit is telling us right now, we are literally all being called to reflect. And this is another thing that this fatigue is all about, right? When you're in that rest state, oftentimes your mind just kind of goes all over the place. When we're still, the mind goes all over the place. So what Spirit is telling us to do is to, when the mind is going all over the place, don't judge it. Don't attempt to shut it down. Explore where your mind is going, right? Explore it with curiosity. Learn it, right? Understand it, right? Embrace it, right? And then heal it. Show gratitude and then heal it. And then stay in gratitude, right? So Spirit is telling us that right now, what's happening is there are a lot of things being brought to the surface. But instead of fighting against it and judging it, we're being called to assess it, observe it, reflect on it, right? Learn from it and grow from it. So we also got the protection card. And, oftentimes we may feel as though people are out to get us. We may feel that there are energies around us that are attacking us. And although this is the case, sometimes people may be out to get you and there may be energies attacking you. But what Spirit is telling you is you're protected. And all you are being called to do is have your daily protection in place to strengthen the protection you already have. You're not creating a protection because your protection is already there. When you say yes to your soul's calling and you agree to do the work you came here to do, when you agree to heal yourself and expand yourself and grow yourself, your protection is there, right? But what happens is when you're not daily creating a ritual and daily doing your protection ritual, it gets weaker and weaker and weaker. So although it's there, it's like having a front door that's not locked, right? Anybody can just walk through. So what Spirit is telling you to do is make sure that you continue to strengthen the protection that's there, because as you elevate, you know how that saying goes, new levels, new devils. Well, the stronger you get, the stronger the forces that are attempting to penetrate that bubble of protection become, right? And Spirit is saying, don't worry about it. You see how she's just resting, relaxing. She's not worried at all. She's just, oh, I'm protected. I can relax, right? I did the work. I built the nest, right? The nest is your daily ritual. And now Spirit's carrying me. Spirit's got me. I'm protected. I'm shielded. We also got New Day. New Day. And yeah, the songs have been like a permacum here. Lovely day. Lovely. That's what's playing now. I'm hearing a new day, a change is going to come. A change is here, a new dawn, right? You're creating your days every single day, and you can create the same day that you've always lived, or you can choose to create a day that's new, that's brand new. Brand new. So when you do this assessing, you're going to get deeper in touch with your soul. And the deeper you become in touch with your soul, right, the more you can create a new day that's aligned with that, where you feel happy, you feel peace, you feel at ease, and you're able to be in flow, and you feel balanced, and you feel that love, right, and that safety and that security. So Spirit is saying that there is a reason for the fatigue. There is a reason for the slowdown. There is a reason for the stillness. And it's so that you can create newness, right? So getting rid of all the junk. So it's coming through, like if you think in terms of concrete, right? If you pour concrete on top of dirt and then you got to bust through that concrete, bust through it, break it all up. Oh, you're sweating. It's hard work. Oh, you might even be sore at the end of the day and soak in a salt bath because you've been busting up this concrete, whether you're using this kind of tool or you're taking a jackhammer, right? Now, once this concrete is busted up, now you can move it. So now you're lifting that concrete and you're moving it out the way, lifting it and moving it out of the way, getting rid of it, right? Lifting that concrete, moving it out the way. Now it's moved. Now comes the cleanup. Now you're dusting away the debris, getting rid of the debris, any residue that's still there. Now underneath that, you have this fresh soil. Now you're able to plant those seeds, right? Those seeds that grow. Newness, right? New life can now grow. And so that's the process that we're in right now. That's the process we're in right now. So thank you, Spirit. Okay, so let's see what you all are saying. Sahara says specific financial business. What should I be working on in the area of business and finance goals? I know, Cheryl, right? The songs are just like playing all the time now. At first it started like, and look, just a little bit. Now it's like all the time. Which card, Alatha? The protection card? This one? Or this one? The assessing or the protection? Okay. So now I'm connecting to Tahira's energy. Okay, so the first thing I heard was prioritize your life. So it's coming through as you setting financial goals, you know, like literally sitting down, busting out the notepad and paper and writing down what your goals are financially. You know, would you like to own a home? Would you like to start a business? Would you like to purchase a car? Would you like to take a trip? Like literally whatever it is for you, writing down what your financial goals are. Would you like to have a certain amount of money saved? Would you like to have a fund for leisure? First, being very clear on what your financial goals are, right? And I'm hearing spending only as you're called to for now. Bypass that new purse, those new shoes. I'm even hearing bypass that trip out of town. Allow yourself to build a nest egg. I'm also being told to tell you, you may also look into a financial advisor. And as it relates to business, go where your soul leads you. So what spirit is saying as that comes through, is coming through as, what does your soul enjoy? Right? What do you love? What do you love? That's what you're meant to do as far as business. What you love. It doesn't matter about the pay. See, this is where we have this disempowering belief system. We've been taught that certain things pay a certain amount. And when we get paid a certain amount, we live a better life. But what we weren't taught, which is the real truth, is that I create my reality. And if I choose, right, to be wealthy, it doesn't matter what this job typically pays. Somehow, some way, spirit is going to open that door of wealth for me because I'm choosing for it to be open and I'm choosing to do what I love, right? So what spirit is telling you to do is, in regards to finances, set those goals and then prioritize your life. Make sure that whatever your goals are, that everything you're doing financially is aligned with what your goals are, right? And if it brings you closer to that, then do it. If it takes you further away from it, then don't. Now, with that being said, spirit is saying don't be so much of a stickler that you don't allow yourself to enjoy your finances, right? So you have a fund that is meant for your enjoyment, right? You have a fund that's meant for that. But as far as what your business is to be, I'm hearing, okay, so I heard two things. I heard your business is all about me, meaning you, right? It's coming through as this is what your soul is saying. Your business is all about me. This is your soul. Your business is all about me, right? Do what you love, go back to the drawing board. So the drawing board is, when we were kids, I'm not going to play with a toy I don't like. I may have loved it when I first got it, but if it's not fun, I am not playing with a toy that's not fun. It don't matter how popular the toy is. It don't matter how many people wish they had the toy. I'm just not, right? So this is the drawing board. When we were kids, what toy did we get out of the toy box? The toy that we loved, the toy that brought us joy, right? So spirit is telling you to look at business in the same way. What do you love? What brings you joy? Do that. Right now, it's about taking a step back, calming down, evaluating. And as I'm saying, delivering your message, I'm feeling heart chakra stuff. So if there's any sort of fear that's centered around what you love, spirit is saying, let it go, release it, release it. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Oftentimes there's also this rush, like, okay, I'm going to do this, do this, do this. And it's like we reach a stage of burnout. Spirit is saying, don't bite off more than you can chew. Just take steps, action steps towards it. It's like 1 minute I'm doing all this action, overwhelming action in an overwhelming way. And then I burn out and then I do nothing, right? And I'm just kind of sitting there doing nothing. So spirit is saying not to be that way, right? Not to be in that type of energy of your action. Spirit is saying slow and steady wins the race, right? So prioritizing, being clear, and then moving slow and steady. And in areas where you may feel like you may not be the strongest, Like say for instance, budgeting, if that's not a strong point, finding someone that can assist you with that, right? Assist you with budgeting. When I was younger, I left home at 16. And so I became an adult at 16. And there was a point where I would give my money to my grandmother to hold for me, like my extra money after bills were paid, because the fact of having to go to my grandmother to ask for my money, even though it was my money, it was still like this thing of, if it's not for a good cause, not that it was a fear to ask her, but it was like, how can I put it? Having to go to my Momo and say, Momo, this money. And it's like, if I'm doing it in excess, it's just this feeling, not that she was judging it or would judge it, but this feeling like it was holding me accountable, right? And making me think before I spent, type of thing. So even if you don't hire a professional financial advisor, that was what was coming through before. But now Spirit is saying, even if you don't hire a professional financial advisor, setting yourself up in a way to where you're being held accountable and where you're strengthening yourself in areas where you may not be strong. And I'm also being told to tell you not to worry about your finances. Just prioritizing, just mapping out a plan, one that is flexible, right? That feels good to your soul. And flexible, not meaning like, if I put myself on this budget, I'm just going to blow through my budget because it's flexible, right? That's not what it means. It just means the feeling of flexibility, like the ease, right? It doesn't feel rigid. It just feels like this feels good because it's serving my highest good. I'm choosing this for me. It makes me better, right? To follow this plan. And also, I'm feeling like back stuff. Sever any vows of poverty that you may have taken in your past life, any vows of poverty that you may have taken in your past life. And also, what I'm being told to tell you is disconnect from the energy of being a peasant. Disconnect from the energy of being a peasant. You spent a past life as a peasant and a servant. And what Spirit is saying is when you disconnect from that energy, so now you're being called to find your past life self, right? And give her love and give her light. Send her gratitude. Thank her for how she has served you, but let her know your services are no longer necessary. I am now stepping into my bossism, right? I'm a boss, right? And every day when you look at yourself in the mirror, say, I am a boss. I am so grateful. I am a boss. I am so grateful that financial abundance flows to me with ease and grace. I am so grounded in my finances. Money is just an energy and it comes to me easily and effortlessly. I am so grateful. Like, talk to yourself. Speak life into your finances. Speak life into you being a boss and building in business, right? Because there's some past life connection as I'm saying this to you, that pain I was feeling is easing, right? It's easing. Okay, let me see what you're saying. You said, I'm hearing you. Yes, Spirit. Come through. Come through. Wow. Good financial advice. Responsibility. Got it. I'm loving this all. Y'all. Okay, good, good, good. I'm so grateful. So grateful. Is there anything else? I was told, nope, tell her she got this. You got this. You got this. You got this. So when you go through, like literally in meditation, don't overthink it, don't judge it. Just allow yourself, even if you don't see yourself in that past life as a peasant or a servant, connect to the energy of that version of you. And again, thank you, right? When we go back to that reflecting, maybe even take the time out to find out, what was I called to learn, right? Right? Sometimes we're called to experience certain situations so that we can have empathy for those that are experiencing those same situations, right? And so it allows us to be compassionate. So in the past, I was that woman that was like, why is she with him? What is wrong with her? That is so stupid, right? So judgmental. So I had to experience, or I chose, I chose, right? My higher self chose for me to experience a relationship where I was that person, right? I was that person. I was even looking at myself like, Hoppo, who this woman? Right? I had a friend who stopped being friends with me because she said, I didn't know how to handle you. You were so not you. Like, I just couldn't sit quiet. You know what I mean? And so I just stopped dealing with you. Right? So it took me having that personal experience so that I could show compassion when others were in the midst of that, right? It took me having that experience myself. And so sometimes that's the purpose, whether it's a past life thing or a current thing. That's one of the things that's coming through. But Spirit is saying there's also more. So when you're in your meditative state, just allow yourself to connect with that version of you. Allow Spirit to guide you, right? Guide you on the reason why you had that experience and what you were meant to learn from it. And then thank her and release her with love and light. And then step into the power of who you are as a boss, right? As a boss. So let's see. Cheryl said, yes, Nahkila is awesome. Thank you, Cheryl. I'm a reflection of you. Tahara said, this is amazing. LOL, y'all don't even know. Let's go. Alada said, I was wondering if you were going to mention that, Rashad. Thank you so much. Thank you for allowing me to serve you. Thank you. I appreciate it. So let's see. Is there anyone else that is on that would like a personal mini read? If so, let me know. And can you guys send some healing energy to my 16-year-old, please? He's been in bed all day. He didn't go to school today. He wasn't feeling well. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. So Naya, do you have a question or would you like a general? So let's see. Tahara said, I'm getting and giving back all the love God has given me. I'm ready. And you've got this. And so it is. And so it is. Yes. You are so ready. You are so ready. And keep me posted. Come visit, join us for Empower Hour and just keep me posted on what's going on. Even if you come and it's not for a reading, just come and get the message and, let me know how things are progressing for you. Okay. And then Naya said, I know you'll be on point as always. Oh, thank you, Naya. Let's see. I'm going to share the Cashapp link with anybody who is interested, anybody else that's interested in a mini reading. It's $20. So once you make your payment, either put your question in or let me know if you'd like a general, okay? Alatha said, Nahkila is serving it up hot today. Well, thank you, Alatha. I appreciate it. Whew. So I'm just going to disconnect from Tahara's energy. I can't believe my 43rd birthday is coming up on Friday. Back in the day, I used to celebrate my birthday so big and so hard and so heavy. And a couple of years ago, I stopped celebrating. I used to have a party every year. One year, I had a Tinkerbell cake, and it said, happy 21st birthday, even though I wasn't 21. And then I used to say I'm 2010 when I turned 30. My son, my oldest son was like, Mommy, you're 30. And now I had to count, like I'm 21 for the 22nd time, the 21st time? Forever 21. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Naya, instantly what I'm receiving is chakra healing and balancing is coming through. That's instantly what's coming through as I was connecting to your energy. And I'm also hearing, Naya, good job on the work you're doing to serve the community. Take a step back and remember where you were. And now you're serving and you're creating a sacred space for others. And it's so beautiful. Okay, so I'm gonna come out of your message really quick, and if you leave the name of your um, group here in the chat, so people that are on that would like to join can. I'm hearing there's still some doubt. There's still some doubt that's within you in regards to your gifts and serving deeper. I'm hearing, Naya, you're literally meant to do this. And it's coming through like the type of work that I do. That's the type of work you're meant to do. It's time for you to start putting your feelers out and expand. No more baby steps. You've outgrown those shoes. And I'm literally seeing, you know, those little white shoes, baby shoes that most of us that were born in like the 70s and 80s used to wear before kids started wearing Nikes and Timberlands and stuff. Can't walk, but they got on heavy soled shoes. I'm seeing the white shoes. Spirit is saying you've outgrown those. You've outgrown them. Now it's time to step into your big girl heels, right? Your big girl heels. And then I'm seeing wedges, kitten heels, and flats. Spirit is saying it's time for you to step into them all, embracing all aspects of you, and begin taking those gigantic steps, those leaps of faith, right? You've also been experiencing some third eye opening and expansion. Right now, I'm being told to tell you right now, don't talk about it. Feel your way through it, right? Just feel through it. You know, oftentimes when we're experiencing things, we open conversation and we have dialect, right? And we're seeking understanding outside of self. And what Spirit is telling me to tell you is to feel it. Like just feel it. Just go through it, right? Experience it until Spirit says, okay, you're done experiencing this. And while you're experiencing it, let Spirit guide you and show you exactly what it is. Because Spirit is telling you it's time for you to go even deeper within. And I'm hearing the chambers of your soul. And it's coming through like, you know how if you have a mirror and you hold a mirror in front of a mirror and it's kind of like that never ending visual, it's coming through like that. Like your inner self is like that, right? And Spirit is having you walk through every version of yourself, learning who you are until you get to the core of who you are, the essence of your soul, right? From there is where you'll serve, right? And when you get there, all those other versions of you are coming with you. So all these experiences. So what's coming through is right now, you are experiencing one of those levels of you. And the baby steps is what's keeping you in the levels. But as you get out of that baby step mentality and go straight into, you know, that I'm there, I'm running now, I'm running, right? Now it's almost like the speed of light. Like, you know, when you think of Superman and how he flies through the sky and you see just that white light, that, you know, glowing light, that's how it's coming through. But it's coming through like how a lot of times we get the message to enjoy the journey, right? To pick up lessons and gifts. But Spirit is saying, you've done this already. You've been here before. You've already gotten those things. And now you're repeating your lessons. You're repeating the same life and you don't have to. And the only reason why you're repeating the same life is because of doubt. It's just like right now where you may have doubt that you're ready to serve in this capacity or larger, right? So what happened was when you came, you had that doubt. That doubt for you, doubt is like that big thing that Spirit is telling you to release. So what happened was from that doubt, it's almost like a parent that holds their child back because the parent doesn't feel the child is ready. It's like you held yourself back. It's like, I don't know, I might have missed something. Let me go back. That's how it's coming through. And Spirit is saying, you got all of this already. You've enjoyed the scenery. You've learned the lessons. Now go to the essence of your soul, right? And get to serving. Deeper, deeper, deeper. Serving deeper. I'm hearing see yourself and laugh. The version of who you're pretending to be right now. And what Spirit is bringing through, it's kind of like, you know how they are doing like the hologram, is that it? The hologram of like Whitney and Michael, these concerts, right? It's almost coming through like that's the version of you that you're living in, a hologram of yourself. And whereas like Whitney and Michael, like their souls have transcended and their souls are somewhere else looking down at that version of them, like, oh, that's cute. That's how it's coming through. Like your soul self is like, huh, that's cute. Look at her. Look at her fooling herself. Like, come on, girl. When you gonna get it? Like, that's how it's coming through. I'm being told to tell you to do some mirror work, right? That period in the mirror where you just stand there and you look at yourself in your eyes in silence and you wait for your higher self to start speaking to you. Do mirror work. I'm being told to tell you every day, but at least once a week. Every day is best, but at least once a week, where you stand in that mirror and you look straight in your eyes and you are just silent until your higher self starts speaking. And don't just hear it in your mind. Let it come out, right? Come out, because what Spirit would like you to do is connect that, build that gap, bridge that gap, the connection between your higher self and yourself, the hologram of you, right? So don't even think about it. Whatever comes out, say it out loud. How it comes out, say it out loud, right? And I said I get so much anxiety. Laugh out loud. Where is that doubt coming from? Where does that anxiety come from? Okay, so I'm hearing fear. Spirit is saying for you, there's a lot of past life stuff and experiences. You're an old soul, which means you've had several experiences before, right? Several experiences before, several lives, right? And I'm hearing they all ended in tragedy, the ancient lives. So what Spirit is saying is that's where it comes from, right? You play the background, you hide, you minimize yourself to yourself. You do it to yourself, and then the world sees you as what you project. You know, that's how they see you. But then there's a few that's like, she pretending. I see something up in there. I don't quite know what it is, but I see it, right? But Spirit is saying now it's time for you to see it, and it's time for you to shine. And I'm seeing it like just like your chest just opens up and all this light pours out, and you're just kind of like this while all this light is pouring out of your chest, coming from your entire being, and it's just like, you know, like just bursting out. And then what happens is, you've seen those pictures where it's like you're taking off your skin suit. It's like your skin suit just falls to the floor. And now you're just this spiritual, powerful being, right? In all your glory. And now you've connected. And then you go ahead and put that skin suit back on. But all that power is still there. So Spirit is telling you to shed and empower yourself, embrace yourself. Start with that mirror work. Start with that mirror work. Okay, I'm being told to pull a card for you. Oh, Naya said, I just started mirror work. I feel uncomfortable looking at myself. Keep going, keep going. That uncomfortability is a good sign. Now that you're looking at yourself, give your higher self permission to speak to you. Naya said, that's what they showed me on meditation, light from the chest. Yeah, it's there. Let it out. Let it out. Oh, look at this. I can't make it up. Naya, look. Stripping illusions. Stripping illusions. And that illusion is that version of you, that hologram, like stripping, taking off that skin suit, taking off what you feel to be who you are, taking off that anxiety, taking off those past lives experience, healing yourself in your past lives, right? It's like stripping the illusions. So when you feel anxiety, go into, what is this really stemming from? Why am I feeling this? Talk to it. What are you showing me? Where you come from? Why are you here? You know, anxiety stems from a part of you. So speak to those internal parts of yourself. Why are you here? What are you showing me? What created you? When you have these answers, you can heal, right? But oftentimes we'll feel things. It's like, oh, okay, I feel it. It's there. Ooh, it makes me feel this way. Ooh, I'm going to do it anyway. Ooh. And then the next time we're called to do something, it's back. But when we start speaking to it, who sent you? You know, why are you here? Getting to know it Because every part of us, it shows up because every part of us has one thing in mind, and that is to protect us, right? That is to bring us happiness and peace. But the thing is, we call on different aspects of ourselves out of different human emotions and reactions and feelings, right? So when you can get in touch with that, that's when you can begin the healing. So definitely the mirror work is good, good, good. Cheryl said, I saw the red light coming out of the chest before you said, go, Cheryl. See, we all seeing it. You saw it in your meditation. Cheryl saw it. I'm seeing it. So now it's time for you to unleash it, right? Unleash it. Unleash the beast. But it's a good beast, a loving beast, a light beast, light worker beast. So yeah, Naya said, oh, LOL. Is there anything else for Naya? Okay. So you see what I was just doing, maybe we didn't see, but sometimes when I smudge myself in the morning, like I'll hold the sage in front of certain chakras, right? Whichever one I'm led to do it. I do the circular motion. But what Spirit is telling me to tell you to do is just get your sage and just hold it at your third eye. Just hold it there and just feel all that cleansing smoke just going into your third eye. Do that and see how that feels for you. So yeah. Anything else for Naya? Okay. Spirit said, nope, that's it. So that is your message, Naya. I'm excited. I'm excited to see you keep growing. Alapa said, not the kitten heels. You better. Oh my goodness. Tahara said, thank God for your existence. I'm excited to see what 40 got for me. I'm 25. Fuck 21. I'm ready to grow and live and learn and love and enjoy life. And God, excuse my language, y'all. No excuse necessary. And I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. And I'm excited for you. I'm excited. Like I said, keep us informed. Keep us in the know. Let's see. Oh, you're so welcome. You're so welcome, Naya. Cheryl said she hasn't answered yet. Rashad, let's see. Rashad said, sorry, y'all. I'm way behind and tried to play some of the video back. But did she answer the just me and you song question? I didn't know there was a question. There was nothing attached to it except the song was playing. That was it. There was nothing else attached to it. I just heard the song. So oftentimes when it happens like that, where there's something that comes through and there's nothing attached, that's for you to explore within, So I would say meditate. If you're not meditating every day, start, and then during your meditation, just set the intention to have that explanation come to you, just me and you. Would you like me to tell him or would you like him to do it? Spirit said, tell him to do it. So what's happening right now is Spirit is prompting you into beginning a solid meditation practice and also tapping into your divine intuition. That's what's going on right now. So when you meditate and set the intention to receive what just me and you, because Spirit just told me, but that's why I said, okay, you just told me to tell him this. Now you're telling me what it is. Would you like me to tell him or have him do it? And this is why Spirit is prompting you to begin doing that. So when you get the answer, come back and let us know. Okay. Rashad's laughing. So, okay, because I'm not looking for love right now. Yeah, it wasn't coming. Well, okay, no. Okay, great. Let me zip it. So yeah, when you get it, you just let me know what you get. Yeah, I get it. Which explains why the word marriage came up, but there was nothing attached to it. Your response just now, there was nothing attached to it, although it came like the word marriage, just by itself, the word marriage, and there was no connection to that and the song either. So yeah. Alaka said, basically, Rashad, do the work, boo. Rashad said, woo. So yes, start meditating every day. If you are not meditating, at least 5 minutes. Do it in the morning. Set your alarm for 5 minutes early. right? And then press snooze and just meditate, deep breathe, right? And just always set the intention that spirit will reveal to you all that serves your highest good to know, right? Spirit will heal in you all that serves your highest good to heal, right? And then spirit will guide you in a way that serves your highest good. And just set that as your intention and just go into meditation. And then at night when you lay down, just deep breathe, deep breathe until you fall asleep, right? At least 5 minutes, at least 5 minutes. Start there. Start there. Rashad said, not ready for that again. Right now, focus on thyself. I'm working on it, boo. Feels like I just got out of a marriage. Yeah. So the marriage is in your future, though. It is. It's in your future. It is. It's not nothing that's happening right now, but it is in your future. And you'll be ready for it when it comes. Obviously, Spirit's not gonna give you something you're not ready for, but you'll be ready for it. You'll be ready for it. I can't wait to get the answer for your me and you. And the way my memory's set up, Spirit's going to have to tell me again what the message was, because by the time you tell me, I'll probably forget what Spirit said today. So yeah. And so I am going to stay on for a little bit longer. If there's anyone else who would like a mini read, if you would like one, let me know. And then you can head over to Cashapp and pay the 20. And when you do, let me know. And you can put your question in the chat. Oh, thank you so much, Cheryl. Samaj, Miss Cheryl just said she sent a prayer to you for feeling better. He said, thank you. So, yeah. Yes. So meditate. Rashad said, what do I do? And cancel, delete, sorry. You're not sorry. You fabulous. We claim everything with our words. I'm sorry. No, you're not. You are amazing. You are fabulous. You are the divine having a human experience. But yes, what you can do is meditate, right? And when you do, just say to Spirit, okay, what is my message for the me and you song? What is the message? And then after you say that, let go any thought. And just breathe slow and deep. Inhale through your nose, exhale out your mouth, and just whatever comes to you, right? Whatever comes to you as it relates to this song. And set the intention that you're going to be able to know the difference between your own thought and spirit speaking, right? Whether it's through a feeling, whether it's through you actually hear, whether it's through sight, right? Just set that you're going to be able to tell the difference. You're going to know whether, oh, these are my thoughts, or no, this is spirit. And then just go into it without any other thought and just breathe. Focus on your breathing and whatever comes to you. Okay. Rashad said, my dad taught me not to say sorry as a child. Yes. And when we find ourselves saying those things, just cancel, delete, because it's a vibration, right? It sends a vibration to the universe. So when we say those things, because certain things like I need, I want, I try, I have to, I'm supposed to, all of these things are things we've been taught to say, and they're embedded in us. So it's habit now. So they send the vibration. So when we say it, until we get to the point where we're not using that lack language, just cancel, delete it, and then say it in the way that's abundant. Shamika said, asking for healing energies for Amelia, cold that just keeps lingering. Yes, I will send some healing energy to her as well. And I know the rest of our community will too. The rest of our family is going to as well. So yeah. Okay, I'm not a doctor, my disclaimer, but have you ever gotten organic like capsules, garlic capsules? Those garlic capsules, you can punch a hole in them and squeeze the oil in her mouth. I'm being told to share that with you. And I'm also hearing no over the counter stuff. But again, I'm no doctor. I'm just telling you the message I'm getting. So, I'm not telling you to go against any doctor's advice. This is the disclaimer, but Spirit said, Spirit said. So, yeah. Rashad said, please explain the cancel delete. You had me over here pressing cancel delete on my computer, child. Well, you can actually visualize it like that. But usually when I would do it or when I do, because sometimes I still say something that's like, I'm cancel, delete. I tend to like really pop myself a bit, cancel, delete, right? And so what you're doing is you're now canceling and deleting that vibration you just sent to the universe. Because our words, we're casting spells as we speak, right? We're creating magic through our words. So if I'm speaking in lack, I'm sending a vibration that's rooted in lack. And so spirit is going to respond, the universe will respond, giving me lack, right? So it'll counteract all the abundance work I'm doing if I'm speaking in lack. It just hinders it just a little bit, right? So when I cancel, delete it, that vibration is gone. And now I'm saying it in the abundant way, right? Now I'm saying it in the abundant way. And now that's the vibration that I'm sending. So it's more of an energy thing. You're canceling, deleting that energy so that you're not sending that lack, that energy of lack to the universe, which is in turn bringing it to yourself, right? So yeah, but you can see it in your mind as a cancel delete button on a computer. You can push it like, here it is, cancel delete, and you see that button being pressed. So let's see. Yes, yes. So, Rashad, if I don't know if you were on when I said in the description box of all the videos, there is the Everything Starts with Remembering, and it's a free download. If you download that, the lack language versus abundance language list is included in that. And so, what you'll do is you'll just begin switching out whatever you would normally say that's lack and switching it for the abundance way to say it. So, yeah. So, let's see. Okay. Yeah. Um, Shamika said, I teach Amelia to say, I apologize. I also told daycare that what I'm choosing to teach her. Yes, yes, yes. That is definitely the replacement for I'm sorry, is I apologize. And that's so good. I love that you are also telling it to her daycare. And you know what? I'm being led to tell you, even taking it a step further and explaining to the daycare why you're teaching her that, right? How the phrase "I'm sorry" affects a child or a person, and then maybe what they'll start doing when they see the value in it, maybe what they'll start doing is using that, teaching the rest of the kids that too, and also their own personal life, right? So yeah, as you step into that teacher role that you are naturally, you, right, as the light being that you are, oftentimes we'll say certain things and then we just leave it. We don't do the explaining. And spirit is saying that, we're here to teach the way, the truth. And so it's important to explain the why so that people can decide, is this valuable for me or not? And if it's valuable, I'm going to incorporate it. If it's not, I'll leave it. But we just share and we let it go, So yeah. Yeah, that's awesome because a lot of parents don't always do that. We share the dietary restrictions, but we don't share things like what we're teaching our child on a spiritual level, right? A mental and emotional level. So that's beautiful. Um, Cheryl says she will. She's sending that healing energy. Yes. Is your friend on already, Tahara? Donovan furniture business and or relationship. Is that the question? Shamika or Rashad said, Shamika, I was taught to say I apologize as well. Yeah. Hello, this said Rashad. That's hilarious. I know, right? I can see him doing it too. Don't feel bad at all because I do stuff like that too. I'm that person that'll be on the phone with my mom. It hasn't happened in a while, but it's happened more than once. And I'll be like, where is my phone? And I'm not on a Bluetooth. I'm like, because I don't do the Bluetooth. I'm like, where is my phone? Oh, mom. And then my mom will be sitting there too, not saying, girl, you on your phone. Like, I'm like, where's my, and she don't say you're on. And then I'm like, really? I've been in the line at Whole Foods before doing that, and the person at the register probably like, I'm like, hmm. Okay. Um, let's see. Shamika said, great, we'll get, great, we'll get, I have been putting garlic in everything and making her juices with garlic. Thanks. Why I asked, because I've been doing natural remedies along with some essential oils. Good, good, good. I'm also being told to tell you to put lavender on her chest. Lavender on her chest. Mm. And rub it on her back too. And then I'm being told on her temples. And then come down like this. Hmm. And mint. But it's coming through. First I heard peppermint, but then I'm seeing the leaf. I'm being told to give her a bath in mint and also put it in her water. Like, yeah, the drinking water. Um, Shamika said I had to take a raw garlic clove myself today because something feeling off in my throat area, going around smelling like a big pile of garlic. My grandfather used to chew the raw garlic. My older son, when I was pregnant with him, I took herbs. I didn't take the prenatal pills. I took herbs, and then when he was born, his aunt would come with the garlic capsules, the ones that Spirit just brought up for your baby, and she would give those to Asim. And Asim did not get sick. How old was Asim when he got his first cold? Almost 3. Asim was almost 3 when he got his first cold. Maybe a little older. Never got an ear infection. He was never sick. Asim was never sick. I feel like he may have been a little older than 3, but it's like, how newborns or babies or, they get sick. Never, never. So I know it was a combination of the herbs that I took as opposed to, the prenatal pills. And then also the garlic oils and all that stuff. It played a role. It played a role. I'm just being told to, but yeah, do that. She'll get better. Yeah, yeah. Um, Rashad said, I like that a lot. Naya said, damn, LOL. Alana said, or where's my glasses? The ones on your face. Yeah, right. Exactly. Is that what you do? Because at least they sitting on your face. I'm holding the phone. Mm, mm. And I'm being told to read the T message again. Speak to make yourself happy. Don't speak to impress others. Yeah. You know what I was telling my mom yesterday? Because I was going to mail her cat carrier because she allowed me to use her cat carrier, Ganesh, when I got him. He was a really small kitten and I got him in the Bay Area. And we brought him home. We drove back to Washington when I still lived in Washington State. And my mom let me take her cat's carrier and I've had it ever since. So now my mom's moving and she'll be here. Her and my bonus dad, they'll be here on March 9th. And I sent her carrier. And this, see how I be going all about this. This is not even relevant to the story. But what I told my mom, this is how it's relevant to the tea. I said, I noticed about my twin is that he doesn't do things just to make someone else happy. And I've shared this before, how when it comes to life, right, or love, like we've been taught, oh, if this person loves me, they'll do X, Y, and Z, right? Or a person will make us feel, if you love me, you'll do X, Y, and Z. And I'm to the point now where I can appreciate a person that if I ask a person to do something because it's something I would like done and it doesn't resonate with their soul, for them to not do it, because it's all about, I can't add to your happiness if I'm not happy. And if I'm doing things or saying things just to make you happy and it doesn't agree with my soul, well, then now I'm not happy. And now I'm not adding to your happiness. If anything, I'm feeling resentment. And now I'm creating an energy of chaos and confusion between us, right? So when I read that, Spirit was telling me to share that. So this is something that we're being called to release as it relates to love, is that feeling of, if you love me, you'll do, right? Or because I love you, I guess I got to show you. Love is not a showing. Love is a verb, yes, because it's something that we just do. We just love. We love. There's no, when we think of no conditions, right? There's no specific actions that show a person that you love them, right? You may do loving things, right? You may do loving things or do things out of love, but it's not the things that you do that equates love, right? So Spirit just told me to share that. Whomever could have used that, it's shared. Now you got it. So Cheryl says, speak it into existence. Yes, definitely, definitely, definitely. Shamika said that's how it was for Amelia. She was 2 when she had gotten sick. Since she's been in daycare, it's been ongoing. I hate it. Yes, and that was the other thing too. I didn't give. I didn't. He didn't get shots. He didn't get vaccines. Right. When I started back to work, I worked for his grandfather, so he was able to come to work with me. And his grandfather had a school. It was a Muslim school, and none of the children, whether they were Muslim or not, could get vaccinated because of the fact that the kids that were not would get sick. Right now, it was my choice. It wasn't like I was forced. Like, I'm totally on board with the not doing the vaccines. And so that too was another thing that helped with him not getting sick. But then when he did start to be around other children that were vaccinated, that's when he started to get sick. So I don't know if you noticed that with Amelia, if, now that she's around other students, other kids, but I mean, we all know those things are not meant to have a positive effect on our health, and even with my 16-year-old, I went through everything attempting to not have to vaccinate him, but they don't even allow you to use, or at least in Washington, the religious reasons, and so I had to do it. There was no choice outside of homeschooling, and that's not something that I was willing to do. So yeah. What is your friend's question? Is your friend on, Tahira? Yeah, yeah. And with her being around other students that are, that could also be part of why she's getting sick now. Because literally, if those children, when they're vaccinated, they're carrying the virus. So, yeah, yeah. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, really? That's awesome. A vaccinate exempt certificate in Texas. Okay, general. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and and connect. And I will do the general for your friend. And then your friend, you can tell me your friend's name after the reading. And Alatha, are you getting a reading today or no? Okay, so what I'm being told to tell your friend, it's time for you to move on from your current circumstances. That relationship is no longer serving your highest good. You deserve more. It's time for you to put your focuses into your studies. What is it that you're choosing to do with your life? Focus on that. It's also time for you to begin expanding and growing emotionally, spiritually, and even mentally. Sometimes having a narrow mind about things is good and serves a purpose, But if that's your go-to way of thinking, it does more harm than good. I'm also feeling solar plexus stuff going on with you. And I'm being told to tell you you've been giving your power away. And part of it has been because you've been settling. You've been going with the motions. And I'm hearing you've been letting people tell you how to live your life, even if it's not so much like someone is sitting you down, like you should do this, this, and this, right? That has happened before, but it's more or less all of the things that people have said, parents, grandparents, things like that, family members, teachers, things like that. It is having an effect on how you live your life and the choices that you make. It's time for you to let that go. And I'm feeling some tension like from the neck and in between the shoulder blades, like at the base of the neck. And what spirit is saying is like living like that, it's creating a heaviness in your life. It's like a weight that you're carrying and you're being called to let it go. Also, as I'm saying that, spirit is saying this is why I was also told to read the tea again. Speak to make yourself happy and don't speak to impress others. So, oftentimes we are not just not real with ourselves or not real with others. Oftentimes too, we're not real with ourselves. Like we are so used to living and operating within the confinement of what we've been taught. Like, if you do this, your life will be like this, like, oh, being a doctor makes a lot of money, so be a doctor. Or, if you eat that, it's going to make your pee stink. Super random. I don't know why Spirit brought it through like that. But basically, there's so many things that people have said, right? And so we get so attached to these ideas and these belief systems that it's not that we're being fake, but it's just that we aren't even being real with ourselves, because part of it is we don't fully know what that looks like, right? But what I'm seeing, I'm hearing like a scratching of the surface, except it's coming from the bottom. It's like your internal self is like scratching, and it's almost coming through like you're buried and you're beginning to scratch at the dirt to pull yourself out. So it's like there's a version of you that is attempting to emerge, and Spirit is saying, let it, right? And I'm feeling that solar plexus stuff again, and even some heart stuff. I'm being told to tell you, don't be afraid to express who you are. By doing so, you will empower yourself to grow and be more of who you are. Okay, wait, say that again. I'm just hearing teacher and little kids. That's what I'm hearing. Teacher and little kids. In a past life, you were a teacher. You carry a wisdom within your soul, and also a great ability to learn. Learning actually comes easy for you. If you struggled, right, and the word struggle is used loosely, like say your grades didn't reflect, it's because you had no interest in it and it was boring and you just chose to drop the ball. But it's not like you ever really struggled. That's why it's coming through as struggle, because it wasn't really a struggle. It's just like, that it wasn't important. It's not important to me, so it's coming through like that. I'm just being told to tell you, you're being called to go back to school. Okay, so then I'm going to tell you what I heard. And I kind of was like, okay, Spirit, why am I hearing this? And I'm going to tell you why, because I heard R. Kelly's song, Back to the Hood Again. And I know we're not feeling R. Kelly, right? Most of us is like, but that's the song I heard. And I heard Back to the Hood Again. So what Spirit is saying, what that means is you're going to give back, right? Whatever lessons that you're learning in life, whatever lessons you learn from this point, you're going to give back, but you're going to go back to your community. Now, your community may or may not be considered the hood, right? But that's just what was coming through to get this message out. Is this my back or am I feeling it from? Okay. I'm being told to tell you to revisit your past. Go back to that childhood playground where you were teased. Go back to that place where you were bullied. And literally, I'm being told, like, literally a physical revisiting, right? Not in your mind, because that's part of our thing as humans. We replay things in our mind, right? Go back to these places where you may have experienced some sort of trauma or some sort of feeling of being disconnected with everyone else, a feeling of isolation, right? And wherever that is, go back there and then release it. Like, it don't matter who's around. You find a little pocket in that space to yourself, and you just take some deep breaths, pulling it up from your toes all the way up, and then you release it and let those shoulders drop. And you do that until you feel a sense of peace, right? Don't worry about who's looking, who's watching. And you're not alone. You're not alone. You're very much so connected to the spirit realm. You hear things. You see how I just did? Wait, that was a trip though, because I was showing you an example, right? But as I did it, I actually heard something that sounded like something like a light curtain rod dropping. But it's like that. Like, that's like kind of like that is what happens to you. Like, you'll be like, wait a minute, and kind of looking, listening for it. You hear things. The more you heal and release, the stronger your gift of hearing will become. Right now, there's some things that are blocking you from growing into your spiritual gifts, and those things are past experiences, feeling isolated, disconnected, not accepted, right? Accept yourself is what Spirit is saying. Um, the reason why those of us that didn't feel accepted, we experience that, is because the lesson for us is to learn to accept ourselves, right? And when we do, it doesn't matter who else accepts us or not. Judgment, releasing self-judgment. Don't be so hard or critical on yourself. Okay. And then also I'm being told, allow yourself to explore and have fun. So it's coming through, like Spirit is showing me my hair, right? So expressing yourself in creative ways. If you feel like coloring your hair, or you feel like getting a tattoo, or whatever you feel like doing, like that creative expression, do it. The way you hold yourself back sometimes is that you don't give yourself 100 proof, because you feel like people can't handle it. So you give yourself, not only is it watered down with a bunch of ice, but you also give them a chaser. Spirit is like, you come 100 proof, no ice, no chaser. Straight up, right? That's so weird. I'm hearing Dirty Diana playing. Why is that? Dirty Diana. No, that's what I'm hearing. Choreography. Dance. I'm hearing, yep, that's it. And I'm just seeing a passion in the movement. What are you passionate about is what's coming through. Do that. Do that. Let go of anything you don't feel passionate about. Let go of anything that you are questioning whether or not you are to let it go, right? Allow Spirit to guide you on the when. So it's coming through like the relationship thing is like, it's time, it's run its course. But now it's coming through like, say, if you have a job, or if it's something, how you support yourself, right? Spirit is saying those sort of things, allow yourself to be guided on the when, right? So setting your mind like, I'm choosing to release it, and I'm doing so without fear. Spirit, guide me, show me how, show me when. And I know, not even I trust, I know that you are going to replace it with better, right? That I'm never in a place of lack. I am in a place of abundance all the time, right? And then cancel, delete that, never in a place of lack. I am always in abundance, right? I'm hearing spread your wings and fly away. And in that song, spread your wings and fly away back to the place that I long for. Those are words I'm hearing, something about place I long for. Getting in touch with your spiritual origin. Allowing yourself to, and it's time for you to expand spiritually is what I'm hearing. Also, don't be afraid of the way you feel. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with what you're feeling. You're entitled, and your feelings are warranted. Explore how people trigger you. I'm hearing anger. Sometimes you get angry. Sometimes you just feel angry for no reason. Explore that. There's a reason. You just may not be in touch with it. So Spirit is saying, get in touch with it, so you can stop having those moments where you feel angry. And then following that, I'm feeling that sometimes you become depressed. Do things that you enjoy. For whatever reason, I'm being told to tell you drink apple juice and drink orange juice. And it's not necessarily coming through like they're related, but I'm just being told to tell you to drink apple juice and orange juice. And eat grapes. Green grapes and purple grapes with seeds. Okay, and I'm like, anything else in spirits, like, and pineapples. Incorporate more fruit in your life. Eat less fatty foods. I'm hearing less fatty proteins. Avocados are good. And speaking your truth, but when you speak your truth, speak from your heart. When you speak from your heart, people are going to feel you, and then they will, I'm hearing both pay attention, take notice, accommodate. But before you can speak from your heart, it's time for you to get in touch with your heart, get in touch with your soul. Get to know you on a deeper level. Expand your conscious awareness of self. Okay, thank you. And I was told, okay, that's it. That's it, is what I heard. Oh, thanks, Cheryl. Yay, we got 6 more to go. Ooh, go us. So let's see. Let me know how that resonates. And thank you for allowing me to serve you. I'm still connected to your energy, and I'm just like making sure there's not anything else. It's like almost like I feel like there's something else, but there's nothing else coming through. Spirit said, nope, nothing else, nothing else. So that was your message, Donovan Brown. Well, thank you, Donovan Brown, for allowing me to serve you. And if you feel led to do so, please log in on your device and subscribe to the channel. Let me know how it resonated with you. Okay, Alatha. All right. And look, we have 6 people still on with 13 likes, which is 10. We ended those cycles. And we're ending those cycles, and we starting those new beginnings. We got this. Spirit is letting us know. And it's 4:40, and I'm gonna look that message up right now for all of us because Spirit said. Thank you. And Donovan said, thank you, God. Oh, you are so welcome. Thank you. Straight like that. Thank you so much. Thank you for allowing me to serve you. So let's see. Let's look up that message, 4:40. And then if there's no one else getting a mini read, we are going to wrap it up. Why am I hearing to the left, to the left? I'm hearing beyond to the left, to the left. Okay, so let's see. Angel number 440 is a blend of the attributes. And okay, I'm out really quick before I finish reading this. You know, it's funny to me because the guys, they have jokes. So you guys who've been with me for a while, you know how I'm always talking about we set the intentions, we're in control of our gifts, right? And how I was like, unless I'm serving, I just feel normal. Like I don't hear voices all day long, right? Otherwise that'd be overwhelming. So it was just kind of funny because the guys are like, see, now we bringing it to you in song. So now if you're hearing songs all day, we can talk to you all day. Oh, they got jokes. Okay, but true. Hearing songs all day is so much better than hearing conversation. So it says, angel number 440 is a blend of the attributes and energies of number 4 appearing twice, amplifying its influences, and the number 0, which magnifies and enhances the vibrations of the numbers it appears with. Number 4 resonates with honesty and integrity, practicality and application, hard work and responsibility, patience, discipline, system and order, building solid foundations for the self and others, traditional values, effort, diligence, and determination to achieve goals. Number 4 also relates to our drive, passion, and purpose and the energies of the archangels. Number 0 resonates with the influences of the God force and universal energies, and resonates with the vibrations of eternity and infinity, oneness and wholeness, continuing cycles and flow, and the beginning point. Number 0 stands for potential and or choice and is a message to do with developing one's spiritual aspects. It is considered to represent the beginning of a spiritual journey and highlights the uncertainties that may entail. It also suggests that you listen to your intuition and higher self, as this is where you will find your answers. Angel number 440 is a message that the hard work and effort you have put into living your spiritual truths and virtues have been acknowledged by the spiritual realm. The angels wish to commend you on your diligence and determination and send you encouragement, blessings, and love. Trust that the angels are with you, helping you along your life path and assisting you with your soul purpose. Ask for guidance from the angels whenever you feel the need, as the channel of communication is always open for you. Cancel, delete, need whenever you feel led. But that's how they put it, whenever you feel need. Angel number 444 indicates that you are being surrounded by helpful, loving angels who wish to bring you peace of mind and joy of heart. When faced with an obstacle, rest assured that your angels are most willing to assist. Be patient, as solutions to any issues or problems will soon be revealed. You have nothing to fear in regards to your life work and soul purpose. As the angels surround and support you, encouraging you to keep up the good work you have been doing. And this breaks down to angel number 8. So here's the thing. As I was reading that, number 1, the first thing that came through, let me get out of here so I can be back and see you guys leaving comments. Okay, so the first thing that was coming through, right, was for all of us, even if we've done it before, to let our angels, our spirit guides, our ancestors, the ascended masters, the healers, teachers, wise ones, all of highest light and loves, our divine spirit team know you have my permission to serve me. I am activating my free will and choosing for you to guide me, for you to show me, for you to protect me, for you to shield me, and whatever else comes to mind, right? So build that connection. I am choosing to strengthen my divine gifts. I'm choosing to allow you to come through in ways that are clear and rooted in highest light, love, and truth, right? Right? And set the intention that your boundaries will be respected in regards to how you receive. But right now, like really putting that powerful energy into opening yourself up to receive that connection with your guides, right? Because they can't serve you without you activating your free will. So if you have already, do it again. And if you haven't, do it. Then the other thing that was coming through as I was reading that was that message. I felt different parts of it spoke. Those of you that I did readings for today, I felt like different aspects was speaking directly to you, right? And then the message itself, the general message was definitely for all of us, but there were certain pockets where I could hear where spirit was talking to those of you I did readings for individually. And I'm also being told to share with you. So if you see a number like right now, it's 446, right? So if you just so happen to look at the clock and you see 446, put in the Google search, 446 angel number, right? I like Joanne's Sacred Scribe. That's the one I go to most often, unless another one pops up and spirit says, go to that one today. But allow yourself to be guided on which one resonates with your soul and get that message, because spirit will speak to us in many ways. Oftentimes it's through numbers, you know, the typical, we know 111, 222, like repetitive numbers. We think, oh, there's a message that's synchronistic. But sometimes it'll be like 429 and spirit will be, look that up. So it's not always just, you know, repetitive numbers. Spirit will guide you. So just start being open to receiving those messages, right? Those synchronistic messages, those messages from spirit through numbers. So let's see what you all are saying. Cheryl said, that's probably why this song Magic popped into my head. Yes, Cheryl. Yes. Alatha said, you're so specific. I love it. Aw, thank you, Alatha. Thank you, Cheryl. Alatha said to Hera, please have him subscribe and like the page. You too, if you haven't already. Thank you so much, Alatha. And thank you, Cheryl, and Tahira, and Shamika, and Kimia, and Rashad, and Denise, and my mom, and Naya. And let's see, who else was with us today? Did I say Natalie? Nope, Natalie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We also had LaShonda was on. Thank you for joining. Sandra, thank you for joining. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. Mimi was on for a while. Thank you for joining us. Mashawn, thank you for joining. And you guys, as you explore the channel or you watch a video that resonates with you, share it. You know, even if you text it to people, even if you share it on social media, share it. Let's build the channel so we can get these messages out. You know what I mean? Let's do it. Let's do it together. Charmaine was on. Thank you, Charmaine. Christina. Javi was on. Oh, and speaking of Javi, Javi is the Friday feature psychic, medium, and author that will be on this Friday. And from what I gather, he is going to be talking about working within the energy of Mercury retrograde. So every other Friday or so, I do Friday feature. And typically it's Javi and Jillian. They go live, and this week is Javi. So if you see a live, that will be Javi. Come show your support. He'll also be doing $20 mini readings at the end as well. So come check him out. He's awesome, awesome, awesome. Super, super duper fantastically connected. So come and check him out. So yeah, that's it. So those of you that are still here, I appreciate you. And those of you that came or may catch the replay, I thank you. I thank you. And let me go back down before I leave you with peace, love, bliss, and abundance. All right. Halada said, you and those songs. Exactly. So just now they had jokes. They're like, this is why we've been giving you songs, because I like music. And so they like, now we can still communicate, and it's not in that way that's like, no conversations all day long. So yeah, I didn't realize that's what they were doing, but smart move, spirit, smart move. So anyways, I thank you. I love you for being you. And I leave you with peace, love, bliss, and abundance. I'll talk to you soon. Next week. I'll talk to you next week. And it's my birthday Friday. So I most likely won't be on for Friday feature. I'm going to catch the replay. So I probably won't see you on another live until Wednesday for Empower Hour. So I'll see you then. Okay. Have a good day.